So little Nicky walks down the hall every day.
Yeah, we see him.
Yes,
we
he does.
acknowledge his arrival every day.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
And little Nicky made a like a sweeper or some kind of remix about Danny.
Why?
Ooh, good.
Because I think Danny rubbed little Nicky the wrong way.
Why?
I've never spoken to the guy. Once.
Why don't you like him?
I never said I didn't
what's your
like
problem
him.
with Lil
Just,
Nicky?
I don't have any, I
He's
don't,
a good guy.
I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with the guy. There's no reason to work with him. Just like there's no reason to work with like the guy that runs like Serious Hits 1. So I've never
Right.
spoken to him either.
Yeah. We're going to hold on because we got to pause because this bench clearing brawl, we're going to get right back to
That's
Danny,
a
I
good one.
promise. But we were discussing the bench clearing brawl where the guy has to run all the way out to the mound. And it's such a long run that you got to throw your batting helmet first.
Yeah, he throws his helmet at the pitcher. This is
Because
the
you're just
Red
sick
Sox
of
game.
your anger is so strong. You're sick of running that you just want the action to start. So you start with throwing the batting helmet.
You throw your helmet at the pitcher, and then you got to keep running. And then the pitcher's backing up, so now it's even further than the mound.
By the time you get there, you're not even angry anymore. You don't even know why you're running
Like,
toward
what
him
would I
anymore.
do? You always wonder if, because it is kind of a long run, if like you think halfway through, like, he turns it around. Look at this. Throws that big bastard right on the ground.
Yeah, he grabs
Little
him and
skinny
throws him.
pitcher, throws him down.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little frustrated, were they, I guess?
Oh, yeah. Red Sox, Yankees, nice little brawl. Pitcher throws him down good, though, Ant.
He really
The
did.
pitcher
Uses
ran a little
momentum
bit.
against him.
The pitcher
Yeah.
ran a little bit and then kind of grabbed him while he was running.
Spun him around, got him going backwards, and then that was it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Oh,
it's
good one.
it's just funny to see the guy run and run and run.
Run.
And
It's
run
like,
and run, and
it's not
finally
like-
get there.
You
He's
know what?
exhausted. He can't even fight anymore.
Like those basketball fights, you know, you'll occasionally see someone foul someone and then just clock them in the face. They're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Football, the same thing.
Hockey.
It's like hockey. They're right next to each other. The guy checks them, and he skates up and clocks the guy. Baseball's just like, I have to run way out to the mound. It's like, all right.
Enough with this running thing.
I'll punch him in the face.
All right. So, Danny, what's your problem with little Nicky? That's right.
Like I said, I don't have one.
Jimmy, ask him what his problem is. 'Cause
I
he's
don't
not
know
answering
where
my
the
question.
aggression is coming from, and why is Danny? I won't be ignored, Dan.
Yeah.
What's going on with little Nick?
I told you I've never had a conversation with the guy. I've never.
You rubbed him the wrong way to the point he spent a lot of time on
and
a
company
production
resources
piece.
apparently because you have to have somebody else come in and it's like a 2-minute bit just because.
Bashing you, though?
Yeah. Oh, just
For what, though?
I don't know. I
You've
never
done
did
nothing
anything to the
but
guy.
call him Little Nicky, and we all have.
I don't get it. I don't know.
You want to listen to the Little Nicky production piece?
I'd love to hear it.
Yo, it's a Little Nicky joint featuring PE. Yo, Danny, no one never talked before. Never even met you, man. But still, fuck you!
Danny is a fag, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a
I have sex with my guy friends. Sex with my guy friends.
Razzle dazzle.
and he's balding
I wonder what kind of mortise they have.
in his 20s. How'd you get here, Danny?
I'm not good at anything.
Did you ask your mommy?
Mommy, can I be on the Opie and Anthony show? Of course you can, honey. You're a homo.
Danny, what you drinking? Your breath is always kicking. Maybe it's the cock that you've been licking.
She wanted Austin Powers. Instead, she got Ed Powers.
That was good.
Danny likes to butt fuck fat dudes named Chuck, and he's got his balls tucked. Here's a random duck. Danny's always drinking, puking in the sinking, drinking from the cup that he pissed in. Look at him drink, he's an alcoholic. Buy him a drink, you can get your balls licked. Fill up his cup, you can fuck him in the butt, but wouldn't even care now. Come in his hair now. Danny is a fag, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a
I think there's deeper roots than Little Nicky.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I think this is an Eric thing because obviously he had to be given those drops to use, to have used in that piece. So I just have a sneaking suspicion it's just an Eric thing.
I have to say though, it was a
production
damn
is
good
amazing.
production piece.
You gotta give him
It's
that.
funny.
Yeah, well,
You guys never had a run-in?
never, not once.
Never.
It's probably just.
Not once, not ever.
Sam, do you know anything?
I honestly think he's just
do you
kidding.
know
I mean,
anything behind the
Sam.
Little Nicky Danny feud?
The gossip
Yeah.
queen.
Of course I do. Well, from
What's
what
up?
I know, and this is once that I'm so glad that I have nothing to do with this, because when I heard that for the first time, I heard about this after it was done.
Yeah.
And said, Jesus, where did this come from? And the rumor has it that when Little Nicky's first production piece was put in, the promo with the baby getting smothered, I guess it was played in the office, and I wasn't there.
What's the baby smothered?
It's the replay promo. The baby got smothered
Do we have
in
that?
with the pillow.
Can we play that, Travis, just so we have all the facts out there?
It runs a lot because it's scheduled, so it runs
The
during
production piece. I mean, production-wise, you got to give him.
You gotta tip your fucking hat.
I never said he can't do production. I
What
never
is he?
said
Is he an on-air guy?
No,
Of course not. That's why he's in production.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
No, he's the best production guy here at Sirius XM.
Is he?
That's what the word on the street is.
Yeah.
Travis, you got the production piece he did for us? But first, Little Nicky, he walks down the hall every day and we acknowledge him, right? He's never been on our show.
No.
A little background on Little Nicky. The
I
guy
don't know why this
is
is
a
set up here.
great production
Why
guy.
is there a setup to the
And he
production
decided
piece?
to
This is
make
how it
movies
was cut.
for
I have
us.
no idea.
All right.
Is that hooker in the trunk distracting you? Shut the fuck up! Just now realizing that bottle of Jack and 8 ball of Coke you did one night led to this 18-year crying commitment that just shit itself?
Aw, don't cry. Let's put a pillow on your face.
Whatever your reason is for missing the Opie and Anthony show this morning, you can catch it again. Hear it again at 3 and 8 p.m. Eastern on The Virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
That's Little Nicky. All right, so he made that for the show. And then what was the problem?
What was the problem?
And apparently, and I don't know this for a fact because I wasn't there. It was played in the office. Derek might have been there. I don't know who was there.
D-Boy?
Yeah, D-Boy Mathers. And
Yeah.
D-Boy man.
Don't call Derek anymore. He's D-Boy.
D-Boy Mathers.
And boy is spelled B-O-I. With a star over it.
He's like a surfer guy. He's crazy.
D-boy.
But
What the hell goes on here when we go home?
BOI means that you're a fucking boy who's available to suck other men's cocks for money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but
Like I'm breaking news. Sorry.
All right.
so I guess his production piece was being played in the office, and rumor has it, this is all hearsay and rumors, but Danny apparently walked in and had some rolling of the eyes and look of disinterest while it was being played. I don't know if it's true or not.
Now, who saw this?
I don't know.
And then reported back to Little Nicky.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Little
where are you
Nicky-
getting your info?
yeah,
from,
yeah.
Sam?
Where are you getting your info?
That's what
Little
it's getting
Nicky.
at.
He said he heard about this, and again, I didn't tell him because I wasn't there when Danny did or didn't hear it. He said he heard about this, and then apparently said, "Oh, fuck that guy! I'm going to make a piece about Danny." Nobody asked. Eric actually did not ask him to make a piece about Danny. He goes, "My next production piece,
where's Eric?
I'm going to smash Danny." He's in the office.
But someone must have said to Little Nicky that Danny rolled his eyes.
True.
You who?
I don't know that.
Why
that
would
I
I
don't
roll
know.
my eyes out about such a fucking who gives a fuck promo? Who cares? It's
Wow.
for the replay. Who gives a shit?
I don't know.
Who was in the office?
As far when Little Nicky told me this,
No, who was in the office when Danny rolled his eyes?
I believe Danny and maybe D-Boy Mathers, but I don't know who
That's
else
it?
was there. I don't know.
do you know anything?
Derek wouldn't have ratted out Danny.
Well, Eric's here.
Was Eric-
let's
was Eric
get
here?
the scoop from Eric because I'm sure he fucking handed him all the clips.
It's
Oh,
sex
yes, I
bagel.
certainly did.
What do you
because I was
shave
asked
with?
for it.
Fucking mulch? Sorry. I know.
Do you just do anything people ask of you? So I'll tell you to fucking cut your
What's
throat.
wrong, Danny? Everyone gets their turn in the barrel.
I'm in the barrel. Eric, I fucking listened to it and I gave it back. If it was you, I would have just thrown it away or put it in some fucking file somewhere that says do not use.
Oh, because you can't
do with
take your
all of
turn in the
bits.
battle.
Dude, I'm in it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm here.
You just said if it was me, you would have been taken and thrown out.
If it was you, Eric, because that's what you do with all negativity that goes your way.
Really? How much negativity is on the show every day?
But it's got to be live. Can't be a production piece or a replay. because you eliminate all records.
What are you even
really?
saying?
Okay.
I'm sitting here with a smile, bro. Like, what are you even trying to say?
You're
just
saying
like,
I
I'm
did
here.
this and I didn't do
I'm
this.
not saying you did it, Eric. I'm saying that if there was some kind of negative production piece about you, you'd throw it in a do not use folder. So, like, you could tell me all you want that, yeah, it's my turn in the barrel. And I'm like, yes, it is my turn in the barrel, and I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm not going to run away all upset like you do, so.
Really? I'm right here.
So keep throwing. Because you're an idiot, dude.
Okay.
Nothing's about you right now.
Sorry, taking the attention away from you. Go right ahead.
Whoa!
What is your problem today, Eric?
Shit.
I
He's
want to
still a
know.
little
Actually, I
hurt.
have a thing with Eric about yesterday because I'd like to know why Eric is so mad at me specifically because apparently I was the cause of all the shit that went down yesterday. Simply because you guys wanted him and I went down the hall to try to get him into the studio. Apparently, I shouldn't be doing that, and like by me doing
No, apparently you shouldn't be coming down the hall skipping with a big smile on your face.
First of all,
come
I
on,
wasn't
they
skipping.
want you.
Two,
Right.
it's fucking funny, so I'm going to be fucking smiling, Eric. If they ask for you, you should come in here. That's the end of the story.
And I did come in here.
Yeah, after fucking Sam was talking to you for 15 minutes, and I had to make 2 separate trips down the hall.
So it wasn't your job to come get me.
Well, whose job is it going to be?
It's my
then?
job to come in, and I didn't come in. I
Right,
came
so
in later.
I came to get you, Eric.
Okay.
So what? So why am I an asshole because I came to come get you?
Come on, Eric. It's everyone's turn the barrel. Come right in. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, dude, I know you've been really busy for the last 12 weeks doing vacation, but maybe you could take some time out of your busy day and fucking contribute to the on-air product of this fucking program.
All right. Well, I'll step back because it seems to be your job now to just chime in and contribute to the show
So
whenever you feel like about
come
it.
in, bro. Come in. Whenever the fuck you want, Eric.
No, because it's not my job to come on air. When they want me, I'll come in. It's not my job to sit there and say,
Apparently
hey,
not
I'm
every
going to
time.
add
Not
this
every
too.
time they want you, you come on air. That's the problem. So I don't understand what your problem is with me. I'm just trying to produce the fucking show. If they want you in here for a bit, I'm going to go and get you. It's nothing personal, Eric.
All right, so you're getting mad at me over this.
No, because
Which I
you're
had
being,
nothing
you're
to do
being a
with.
dick for no fucking reason. You're being aggressive towards me for me doing my job. Dude, they want you on the air. I don't give a fuck whether you come on or not.
This has nothing, it has
Yes,
nothing
it
to do
is.
with it anymore. No, it's on this piece here, not about what happened yesterday.
Yeah, but you're being aggressive for no reason towards me now.
I came in to
because
tell
of
you I
shit
had
that
nothing to
happened
do with
yesterday.
this, and you're getting all upset.
Oh my god, bro! But you obviously supplied clips for fucking.
No shit, because he
Little Nicky.
asked me for him. So I said, sure. I pulled a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Eric,
If the piece wasn't about me and they asked, hey, can you give me some clips? No, you wouldn't provide that because you don't have to work with him. Right? That's your logic? You don't have to work with the guy, so you don't have to talk to the guy? If he came in and asking for clips about me and it was a production piece about me, you wouldn't give that to him. Right?
I don't. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't, dude. I don't even know.
Bullshit, you wouldn't. Relax.
I am relaxed, Eric. You're the one that fucking can't take this shit.
This isn't about me. This is about you.
I understand that, but you have to stop deflecting away. I'm talking to you right
Deflecting
now.
of what?
Dude,
Danny, I had nothing to do with this.
I understand
Was
that,
I pissed
Eric.
at you yesterday? Yes,
Yeah.
I've already stated that.
So
This is about your piece here,
fine.
not about me.
Fine, Eric. You win this argument. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. I seriously have no clue.
Okay, someone's being defensive then.
All right, let's talk about Little Nicky's piece.
Okay, that's why I came in.
What the fuck was the point of it?
Talk to him. This was already being
you-
made when he asked me for
So then
clips.
why are you in here?
Because you said,
If you
oh,
can't
let's
provide
talk
any
to Eric. Let's
information.
get to Eric in here to find out what's going
All right,
on.
well, you
so
have
I
no
came in.
information. You could leave now.
Were you
really?
Were you in there when he rolled his eyes?
When he rolled his eyes? No, he said it was playing, and Derek was playing Street Fighter 2 in the office. And Danny came in and goes, what is this? And Derek turned to him and said, no, dude, he's really good. When this piece was playing. And Nicky
So how
heard
did that info get back to Nicky?
Because Nicky heard that.
He was walking by. And
I guess, because this stuff was already in motion when he came and he said, hey, listen to this. Can you give me any production pieces? So I said, sure.
he just happened to be walking by the office.
I was in there. Derek was in there.
Or is D-Boy guilty?
No, I don't think
D-Boy
Derek had
Mathers?
anything had to do with it either.
Did D-Boy Mathers rat out Danny on that one?
I doubt it.
They were playing Street Fighter 2 in the office.
Wow.
I don't understand how, like, if I try to bring up a point versus Eric, he has to deflect it like, oh, it's not about me. This isn't about this. And he likes
Yeah.
to bring up the fact like I was smiling and skipping down the hall. I mean, that was part of his argument.
No, you asked why I
But
was
then
being aggressive to you, so I just
if I
explained
try
it
to
to
bring
you.
something up now, he'll just dismiss whatever I'm saying and say it's not
You
about
did
me.
come in with a bit of a chip on your shoulder.
So
there.
how come I'm not allowed to ask
why?
you?
What happened with the last 2 days? It's been great around here.
Well, it was your turn in the barrel.
Yeah, I know.
Here's D-Boy. Now maybe we'll get some. D-Boy Mathers. D-Boy.
What's up,
Maybe
Rob?
going on.
Maybe we can get a little more info.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea how this got started, to be honest with you.
Now, do you remember playing the piece and Danny saying something negative about it?
No.
You don't remember
No,
that?
I don't remember anything.
Were you in an alcoholic haze?
Probably.
Do you remember June?
Why doesn't someone ask little Nicky?
He's not here right now.
And he also...
He'll be in 15 minutes.
But he made this statement that he wouldn't be coming on the air. He would be letting his production pieces speak for themselves.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right,
Where's
that makes sense.
does Kenny have anything? Because Kenny kind of had some.
Why is Danny punching stuff?
Everybody hates me around here. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Hate is a very strong word.
Kenny, what's the matter?
No, I think Eric won this argument, and I think that song should be nominated for a Grammy.
I guess Kenny doesn't like me either. Eric doesn't like me. Kenny doesn't like me.
I like you.
Eric's mad because you made fun of his tweets.
Yeah, big fucking deal.
Yeah,
dude.
and
They're
it-
terrible tweets.
And then he deleted them.
Yeah, because he's a homo, because that's what he does with all the fucking shit that he gets knocked for. He just deletes it or puts it in a do not use folder somewhere because he just can't fucking handle it, dude. Yes, that's right, Eric.
Right.
It's happened multiple times.
Okay.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you guys hug?
I don't know what Kenny's
Jesus.
problem is with me. I'm very polite to him all the time. I have no idea why Kenny would not like me.
I have no problem. I'm just giving an objective opinion. That's all.
Objective opinion.
Yeah, Eric won this argument, and that song should have a Grammy.
Eric didn't even have an argument.
Yeah, this debate.
Kenny's a dunce.
Kenny. All right, should we move on?
He's a dunce.
E-Rock does take it pretty good in the barrel, though. When he's in a barrel, when he gets bummed out sometimes, he takes a pretty good ass raping. E-Rock takes a pretty good beating.
Hey, he takes it without lube.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, if you smelled my belly button.
Does he?
E-Rock, do you want a little belly button juice to fucking chipper you up?
You got some, Jimmy?
I don't know.
That'll straighten everybody out.
That will bring this all around.
Did you get a load in your
You bet I did.
gut last night? On your belly button?
Not that bad.
Oh!
I'm so happy.
No, it smells more like shit.
Your belly button
I
smells
didn't
like
say
your
it was.
asshole.
I didn't say it wasn't a great night.
All right. Should we get a quick break in and regroup and get Rich Voss in here? He's waiting down the hall.
Boss.
Why don't we get to the bottom of this with little Nicky? That's obvious.
Well, yeah, we'd have to find out.
Is he going to come in? Will you get like some info?
Because he probably feels like Danny fucked with his piece.
Obviously, he thinks Danny fucked with his piece. He takes his production very seriously, and then he turned around and made that.
Let me do a little reporting on this.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, the fucking little gossipy Gertie. He'll get in there.
I get to the bottom of this.
Of course. You are a bottom.
Who do you think is behind this?
Eric. It's Eric.
Eric.
Dude, Eric doesn't like me. I don't know why. Just because I do my part for the show, he doesn't like me. I don't understand. I don't know what it is. You know, Eric opens himself up to be goofed on all the time. You know, he's sitting there with like 1,000 sodas and like something to eat. You're going to goof on him. Okay. When it takes you 2.5 months to get a week's worth of worst stuff done, you get goofed on. All right. I'm sorry, but you do.
But no one likes anyone around here.
Seems to be the way.
But somehow we make it work every day.
I mean, aside from the obvious, I get along with Eric. I get along with everybody around here. I didn't know that Kenny had some issue with me. I have no idea.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he was just fooling around.
You know, as far as Eric goes,
who knows what Kenny's thinking?
My
Kenny
piece-
was just being silly.
Kenny doesn't have issues.
my beef with Eric has.
Kenny, do you have a problem with Danny?
No, I hate everybody equally.
I think Kenny was just being goofy.
Yeah, you know me. I'm an entertainer.
That's the worst.
Kenny goes from issue to issue. He's too dumb to have loyalties or hatred.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't care.
No, not at all.
He'll praise you in one moment and then motherfuck you the next.
Yes.
He don't give a
He's
shit.
a big piranha.
He just... All right. Well, people are requesting it one more time. That wouldn't be nice.
Let's
that would
sing
be
along.
That would be overkill.
Let's sing along.
That would be overkill. Maybe if Sam gets more to the story, we'll have to reference
we
it by
need
playing it
more
again.
info, I think.
I think so,
What
too.
this is about.
I think so too.
Because I think somebody had a rat. I think the odds that he's going to walk by and see Danny roll his eye, that sounds like bullshit to me. There's an ulterior motive here with another.
Somebody got back to
it's
him.
a conspiracy.
If he wants me to smash the production, I can. I didn't, but I could.
Well,
Right.
that wouldn't be a good thing because production-wise, people are saying, "Holy shit, hire that guy." They really are. Yeah.
Yeah, I did do it.
the content, you certainly could argue.
Now, who does he produce for, or is he just produce for
The whole
everybody?
fucking place.
Oh,
He's the main guy. Sam.
Yeah.
You got the recording device in your hand.
Yes, I do.
And you're ready to go.
Yeah,
Doesn't he show up about now? We usually do the little Nicky bit between now and 8:30.
Did
so
Nicky
he'll be
write
here
that?
any moment.
Did he write that stuff?
Yes, he wrote it.
Okay. Did he rap on it or sing on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was him. Yeah.
Did Troy Kwan produce it?
No.
He produced it, right?
He produced it himself.
Kenny, you didn't let your producer produce that one? Isn't Troy Kwan your
Kenny's
producer?
very territorial.
Yeah, Troy Kwan's with me.
But you haven't done nothing lately.
Yeah.
You just wait, my friend.
For your next hit?
Yeah.
Can you tell we need Friday to be here today?
Oh my God!
Wait till I say
powder keg.
You guys should see the TGIF shirts I have made up. No, it's for thank God it's Funkus.
That's good.
Minutes time. All right. We gotta get Voss in here.
Why are you circling all this stuff that makes fun of you, Danny?
Well, because I can't handle being in the barrel, apparently. So I don't have the balls to circle all the negative feedbacks and give it to you.
You just did though. What are some of the negative feedbacks? I never see these fucking things. I don't want to look at them.
Kevin S. from Brooklyn. I think Danny needs some thicker. I'm reading the ones you just fucking marked. I don't want anything to do with this
fair. It's perfectly fair. I don't get it. Seriously, I don't get it.
one. Somehow this will end up with me and Ant fighting. I'm just gonna read. I'm a reader.
No, Ant ain't gonna fight. Danny lost that battle for sure. E-Rock schooled him in that fight.
Where's that one?
Corey Provis from Whackbag. Make them, Doc. I'm reading them in order. Bro, the fourth mic is very sensitive, bro. Wow, Danny sounds like a real nut right now. How does Fatty sound rational? E-Rock? Oh, wherever he is.
E-Rock was under control.
I'm taking it that means him.
I'm not saying that he won or nothing, but
He was
at least
being
was
very passive aggressive.
This is just unnecessary. Hey, Jim, what's the best part of showering with an 8-year-old? They just slick their hair back and they look 6. Matt in Missouri. I heard that joke with 7 and 4.
Jesus.
Yes, of course.
I got some. Kevin S. from Brooklyn. I think Danny needs some thicker skin. He could dish it out, but can't take it. E-Rock takes a lot of shit every day. Marcel from Rhode Island. Danny sounds like he lost a Guitar Hero match. Shit Dick from Jersey. Are you guys having the big rematch?
Dick from Jersey.
To be honest, I was practicing and then I fell off and I haven't played.
It's almost Evan's last day. We should do
Fuck
it.
Danny and his shitty opinions on American History X. Bald fuck. Whoa. Bobby B. from Brockton. From what I hear, E-Rock is beating Danny in this argument. Surprising. Danny sure wants a pity party for himself. Man up, dude. That's Greg Brady's leftovers.
All because of.
Was there any positive ones?
No.
No.
Pity party.
Usually you get a couple thrown in there.
I don't know. No one's on my side of this one.
Randy Moore, Danny be a fucking man. It's about time E-Rock stood up for himself. Danny can't hack being in the barrel and turn it into an attack on E-Rock.
Look, there's more coming in as we speak.
Take your lumps, young man. You should be going after Little Nicky and everyone that was involved in that. So let's get some more info and then see where this goes, right? Right?
Yeah, well,
Wouldn't that be the way to go?
We got to hear from Little Nicky
Fight,
at some point.
fight.
Oh, this seems like there's something else going on.
I'm a
fatty and a white.
I'm a faggot Jew that can use a computer and suck Anthony's balls.
Oh, shit. No, he's never.
Is Voss instant feedbacking?
Never sucked my balls.
That was actually just one of my thoughts of what didn't come out.
All right, you get the point. We'll get more info. Little Nicky should be here any moment, and Sam's going to attack him with the.
I had no idea what he did. I didn't know what Nick did. I didn't even know what his real name is. I just know he's Little Nicky.
I don't. What is his real name?
Jerry.
Jerry. I don't
want to know his real name.
Nicky.
He's Little Nicky.
Jerry.
Well, he was definitely pissed off.
Created an image.
Hopefully, we'll find out more after the break. Opie and Anthony, stay there. Little Nicky was making his walk down the hall, and then he backed up. Sam, Little Nicky, that way, run! And here comes Little Nicky.
It's Little Nicky.
He's thumbs up. He doesn't even know.
And
He
now
doesn't even
Sam-
understand the problems he caused.
Sam's got the recorder. Little Nicky's midway down the hallway now, and he's blowing him off. He's shaking his head no. He's kind of waving like he's got something to do. Little Nick now he's doing the smack dance thing,
What
Sam
just
just
happened
followed
there?
him.
He gave me the thumbs up.
He gave Danny a thumbs up.
All right, there. See,
Big
everything's
thumbs up.
good. Everything's good.
He
But
gives
for some-
everyone a thumbs up.
But I don't understand why he won't come in here to talk about it.
Because he's not an on-air personality.
But then Sam tried to get him to say something, and it looked like he wasn't successful with that. But he's still following Little Nicky.
I think he asked him. From what I saw, he asked him to talk about something, and Little Nicky was like, "I can't do it here."
I got to get my
and then
auto
he followed him. Yeah, and then he followed him into his studio where I think they'll have a little interview.
Hopefully, we'll get to the bottom of the Danny Little Nicky fight.
Yeah,
because a lot of people are very confused.
What talking about? I heard an argument.
You got to cut your
today.
nails.
There was an argument.
I heard something today driving in.
Danny and Little Nicky, but we really don't know. We're trying to get more info.
We don't even know what it's about.
It's bigger than you think.
What?
It's bigger than you think.
It is bigger?
Which one? This one?
Wherever
you
Do
want.
you need to be there, Danny, or do you want him to?
No.
I think Danny's right as far as it's big. It's bigger than just a Little Nicky.
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Danny thing.
I'm not convinced that the guy's really mad at Danny, though.
It's not even that argument. I'm telling you. Remember me and Danny had something? I've been saying this since then. Something's wrong with Danny.
Let me tell you why. This is why. Wait, hang on a second.
I refuse to.
I don't know how this became the me show today.
I know people very well.
Yeah.
Something is in Danny's craw that's bothering him. Something personal or I don't know what it is. But Danny, even the argument today, E-Rock had a sense of charm about how unfunny the argument was. There was a sense of charm there and a sense of not really personal. Like if Eric was doing more of the show, something's going on with Dan. He thinks people are out to get him. Something is happening, and y'all are not helping. He could be going into mental breakdown. I'm not helping him.
I'm not going to deny anything that Patrice is saying. However, the argument that me and Patrice had, which was I think over a year ago already.
God, I wasn't here.
Is
for
that
that one.
long ago?
No, he was here. You were here.
That wasn't that long ago.
That thing with the
We
computer.
We didn't argue.
That was like for an hour.
The thing about the dirty,
Right.
Yeah, the website.
The clip, the dirty website.
But that I didn't take that. That's something else is going on, man. When I was doing Black Phillip, you could see that something's happened, and no one's talking about it. And this guy could kill himself.
The argument, the Black
or
Phillip
drive
argument,
off a goddamn cliff. Not the Black Phillip, the one that we've been kind of like going, hey Danny, hey Patrice, since then. Since that. But I know something else is wrong. I'm not taking it personal. I just know something. You know when something's wrong and you're trying to pretend like not. But something's wrong. It's not. I'm not even taking it personal. When we argued about that goofy
the website
and all that shit, that wasn't anything. That was just the surface.
Symptomatic.
Yes.
You think there's something underlying?
Yes.
So if I would have clicked through to whatever site you wanted me to go to and then get my computer messed up, like that would have been fine.
That was it. But something else might have happened. I'm glad that was it. But I'm telling you, dude, I heard the argument. It's Danny's not. Something's wrong with Danny, and no one's helping.
Something's wrong with Danny. It's a
Well, you hang out with Danny. What's wrong with Danny?
I don't know. We're both enablers of each other.
They really are.
How can you ask?
He pretends that you're not a falling down drunk, and he pretends he doesn't have the people skills of the Gestapo.
Anthony's going, compared to me, nothing's wrong with him.
Anthony doesn't want to hear anybody tell him his liver is disintegrating.
It's hilarious. It's two guys. It's fucking convincing each other they're social drinkers. Most people start at 11:30, don't they?
It's fucking Sid and Sid. I love both of y'all. I don't want to see. I love Danny. I just know he's not ready to be talked to yet. No intervention. Something's wrong.
But in all fairness, with Danny, this production piece came out of nowhere.
But that's still nothing.
So there's still something underlying.
It did seem a little personal
Danny
for a comedy piece about like stuff that maybe goes out over the air, or if you want to put Danny in the barrel about something, there's clips that you could use that are.
He's funnier.
But that seems
he's
a lot
funnier,
more personal.
He's funnier than what's going on. Danny's a funny guy, and he's a smart guy, and he's a funny guy. He's starting to get serious. Remember how started to get
Once he ever
very
made you,
serious?
Danny's made you laugh?
Danny's a funny guy, man. I'm telling you.
Who?
The guy that left a long time ago. The guy that knows karate.
Oh, Master
Poe.
No, not Poe. No. The other kid that was with you for years. Fan? You can see Fan started to drift away into seriousness. Like something happened where he just got serious. I'm serious every day. Danny's more fun and funnier than he's been acting. That Eric thing, it was like, this can't be a real argument over this goofy sissy that runs around doing production. And
You better watch out. You're going to have a production piece that made about that.
He's good with that auto-tuning, man. Be careful.
Who cares? I'm just saying, what's the kid? The little Nicky, whatever.
Yeah. Jerry, I guess, is his
and
real
I mean
name.
that with all love in my heart, whatever. But I know something's going on. I know it.
Danny,
I fucking
comment?
know it.
Is your life falling apart?
It's not falling apart. Do you see what you're doing? I'm not saying it's fucking falling apart.
That's
I'm
basically
saying
what he's
something's
saying.
wrong, and he doesn't think he can talk to anybody here.
But Voss is choking on Norton's fart that he
Jimmy-
sucked and threw in his face.
Jimmy had his hands down the back of his pants, and I look like, what is he doing? And he gives me the don't say anything, and then I hear this muffled sound, and he takes his hand and just wafts it into Voss's
I
face.
opened it like a gift in front of Rich's mouth.
But now it's completely released in the room.
That is horrific.
Fucking, like, that's why.
Opie, can you remind me at some point? I had a weekend off. I saw 4 movies.
Well, I'd rather talk about the movies because Danny's not going to give us much on this right
but
now.
I love Danny. I, just
I
wanna know
wish
that.
I could. Wait, how can you say? I can never say like. How can you say I love him or I love him?
Because no one's ever loved you, Rich. You don't know what that's like.
For real, I love him. Doesn't that make you feel weird to go? I love Opie. I love Danny.
Not even a little.
Meaning, I love you guys. Like, you know what?
Just because you're uncomfortable with the word love doesn't mean we can't
There's some people
enjoy
you
it.
like when you see them, man.
Yeah,
I love you, Voss. When I see you,
love Voss.
I'm excited to see you.
Say, look, Patrice, give Rich Voss the hug you just gave me and watch it completely fall apart. Look at him. He hates me.
Like he can't
Look,
take
he
it.
can't take it.
Stinks in here.
Come on.
See, it's all right, Rich. It's okay. It's all right. A little
like people
human
go,
contact.
love you. Ugh.
Nah, I didn't say love you. I know we're throwing that term around, but when you use it for your friends, it's just a different thing.
I like you guys a lot. I don't know if you're
You
fucking
love us, you dummy. Of course you do.
Rich, have you ever loved anything?
Yeah.
Rich is a hurt man, but
boy.
he's lived in the world of shank you in the back after you smoke crack with you. He lives in the world of I'll throw hot bleach in his face, my friend shoes right after we tell you we love you.
my friend and I were smoking crack, and we were like best friends.
Yeah.
And he took a hit and fell out the car door.
Wait, why is Danny walking down the hall
Did you
now?
see the way he walked away?
Danny's a juicy rump.
Like Bruce Banner at the end of the Hulk. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it out of him, man.
Where'd he go?
Even though Little Nicky's
Why is he walking down the
He
hall?
went to kill E-Rock.
He's fucking hurt.
Wait, Little
No,
Nicky's
he's going to talk to someone.
Little
'cause that's how
Nicky's
Danny
bit.
gets. When
Little
he needs to
Nicky's-
talk to someone, he leaves and goes and does it.
Little
he
Nicky's
might
bit
have a breakdown. He
was
might
a little
cry. He
personal,
cry.
but it was still when you do a bit about someone on this show, you probably hit harder sometimes, like than you need to. Because you hear the tone of this show, and then you figure to have an impact, you got to hit pretty hard.
Right.
A lot of times it's not even personal.
Yeah, I told him this morning. Kenny hates me. Everyone hates. No one fucking hates Danny.
I don't think people think about him.
It's sad. What does Little Nicky do? He works for this show.
He does
He does
production. for the
production.
whole
He's
place.
supposedly the best production guy here. So far, what I heard,
And
I like.
serious? Like he's
He's like the main guy, I guess,
Well,
yeah.
leave him alone. I don't want
Hey,
a bunch of fat.
Kenny, do we have an
production
update on?
people.
We have an update on Sam. Is he getting some audio from Little
Oh,
Nicky?
I saw him going
And I
crazy.
just saw Little Nicky.
Sam's getting audio.
Yes.
So we'll have an update. We'll get Little Nicky's side of this.
Yeah.
All right, good. No one's going anywhere today.
Hey, do we have an
Gotcha.
update on Little Nicky? I have to know what's going on with Sam.
Well, someone
I
else,
just saw him too, and he was looking
Someone-
nice and arrogant. Looked like his life was
someone
going
else,
well today.
Someone else pointed something out that happened yesterday, and maybe Travis could find the clip.
What?
It might be a little while. After E-Rock's beating,
Yeah.
E-Rock, as he was leaving the studio, said, "Play the Little Nicky piece," and walked out.
Oh, really?
If Travis could find that, it was at the end of the.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Just give me a couple minutes so I can.
All right, let's have E-Rock in here. I'd like to figure this out.
But he was still Danny. I
Where's
think
Danny?
Danny is
But-
light years
but Danny-
intelligence ahead of Eric. I think Danny. That's nothing Eric ever does should bother Danny. So that's what's something's wrong.
You don't think Eric's bright?
You can see it in his eyes.
Get Dragonfly Brain in here. We want to talk to him.
I'm not saying he's
you're
a
right.
fucking idiot, but
He's
you
got
just
like a
see,
dairy cow eyes.
Yeah, it's just.
If he's on fire, he doesn't run. He just stands there and
You
moves.
know, motherfucker, that donkey. You know, you talk to somebody, and you go, you get what I'm saying. You go, yeah, I get it. Like you get the ultimate concept.
Yeah.
Eric looks like he says, huh?
Danny's got like
everything.
Danny's got like predator eyes, and then E-Rock has like cow eyes that
Right.
just kind of
Like he
like
would get hit by a
chewing
car
his cud
if it was-
and waiting for somebody to just cut his head off and make steaks out of him.
like an air conditioner might fall on his head. Look at him.
Where's Danny?
like
Where did Danny
cow-
go?
Yeah, like innocent little
Huh?
cow eyes.
That's when he wakes up. He wakes up in the morning and goes, huh?
Where did they?
Like he looks at the sun and, huh?
E-Rock, where did Danny go first?
Patrice is implying that you're as stupid as a single-celled amoeba.
I'm not saying, and I don't want to. It's just you can see you can if I put a a game of wits against each other, I would put Danny against Eric, and I think Danny would beat him with ease, like at chess without looking. Like you talk to another friend, you just go, okay, I see what you did. That's why I think Danny might be that much smarter than Eric. So if Eric says anything and gets Danny fucking upset, then I know that Danny's something's wrong. Danny's off. If Eric can get him at any point.
Comment, E-Rock.
Yep.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know, huh?
Well, Travis is looking for something. What didn't you? No, I didn't catch this.
No, I said at the end of it was the segment with, I think, when I was taking all the callers about being fat.
Yes.
And I was leaving. I was like, all right, well, play that little Nicky piece when you get a chance.
Now you had heard it in prior.
Yeah, it's been sitting there for a while, so we had it.
Yeah, we just didn't know what to do with it.
But I want to know, like, who told
we got
little Nicky anything.
Well, how about this? I got the little Nicky response right in my hand.
Okay.
Right in my hand,
Well,
Sam.
then that's.
I got a chance to interview little Nicky.
Yeah.
He used a filter over his voice.
Why?
Because that's what he does.
Well, I'd like to make it so it's not really him.
It's just, I mean, he's a production guy, so he has a production guy voice.
What's going on here?
All right, let's. Do you talk to Danny too?
Danny's back in the room.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I was in the office.
All right.
Well, I mean, you know.
No, because Patrice was talking to you, and then you got up and left.
Not talking to him, talking about him as if he wasn't here.
I was talking about him.
It went. The
But do you see
conversation
what he
had
just?
ended.
Do you see what he just did? Like as if that was that. Hey, where'd you go, Danny? We know you left in some kind of weird something. And where'd you go? What? Coffee. Like something's going on, man.
You point out that E-Rock, he might be smarter than E-Rock.
Yes.
But look at E-Rock and look at him. Who has a nicer heart? Who's a better? You know, I mean, you can look.
Right, E-Rock,
you know what I'm saying?
but
Is who has the heart?
E-Rock is like one of those. You know, he has no ego. That's another thing. He just comes in, takes a punch in the face, kind of goes back. Danny, smart people like. I think Sam is to be the most talented out of everybody in terms of.
You know what that's going to start.
And I know that, but that's what people should hear. Let the ego go.
Ego means easing God out.
Have a team.
Hold on. Rich, what did you say?
Ego is easing God out.
Fuck you.
And also, if you point at me, 4 point back.
No,
you freaking
you creep.
You know what I mean? When you point at people,
3 point back at you.
Point at me. No, they don't point. They curl back from the pointing one.
No one
fucking
points like
asshole.
this, okay?
How about somebody just makes a fist and points?
I think Patrice woke up this morning and decided to just ruin our show. Just like completely break it apart and destroy it.
No,
a revolution.
I'm driving and I'm
All right,
fucking
Mr.
listening.
Honesty, relax.
You're driving.
Hold on. This show's about easing God out.
E-Rock is a bigger scumbag than people make him out to be.
Yes, he is.
Like you look at him
E-Rock.
like this gentle E-Rock that comes in and takes a lot of abuse. E-Rock it can be an incredible scumbag.
A planning fucking piece of
I
shit.
think you can. Yeah. He's like a very
So let me apologize
divisive.
then.
He's like internally.
Mars had a wonderful comment on that yesterday
Did he?
because we were talking in the office and he was saying I was saying something about E-Rock, just let me be your mouthpiece from now on. And he said something about no, don't con man a con man. And
Exactly.
Mars goes like this.
It's Kaiser Sose.
But no, Mars says
He is Kaiser Sose. He is very, very two-faced, and I don't mean that in a way where like
Because it's so
you'll do
big?
something and then stab yourself in the back or anything like that. It's like there are the two faces of E-Rock. One is this gentle little kid that walks around going, "Jeepers, I like working in radio," and it's my turn on the bell. And then the other one is this fucking guy that I can't even describe, Kaiser Sose.
Oh, wait,
It's
Kenny's
Sling Blade.
in. Kenny's in.
Kenny?
Yeah, Sling Blade.
I don't feel I got no reason to kill nobody. You got 20 or 30 more of them potted cans of meat. I need some potted meat.
If Eric was two-faced, he wouldn't be wearing that one.
Oh, Kenny swoops in with one.
He knew it was going to kill because he was waiting.
He waited for it. Oh, they call him Cannoli Sauce.
Sausage skin face. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
He's Kaiser Roll.
Kaiser roll say. Oh, Kaiser roll.
All right, back to Sam. We got the little Nicky response.
Damn.
Does this bring this whole thing together?
Oh,
Well-
wait a minute, I see the intelligence.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, his eyes are moving. You know what? I never really paid attention to these beatings.
Yeah.
But his eyes were moving in a, what am I going to do to destroy somebody's life?
let me
kind of
look
way.
around.
Mr. Kaputnik.
Here's why Eric's smart, because he just sits there and he'll shut up and just let everybody just go off. He won't say something back. That's why Eric's smart.
That could be used against him later in a
Yeah, but what
in a
Mars
show
said,
of law.
Mars said when you look at Eric in the eyes, he goes, Eric, no offense or anything, but like when you're trying to trick someone and they look at you in the eyes, they see you coming. Like they know what you're doing.
Because you can see he's tricking his. They're moving back and forth like the Knight Rider,
the scanner.
The scanner on the night. But you can see he's just faking.
Yeah, well, that's hard
Holy
enough.
shit!
And he gives himself away whenever he's plotting and he's talking to you. He goes,
Oh, fuck me, man.
All right,
Kaiser sausage. That's so funny. Kaiser roll.
I'm Kaiser so gay.
should we,
Kaiser.
should we get to the little Nicky response or what?
Oh,
Yes, it does.
yeah, why
Unfortunately, the,
Kaiser barbecue sausage. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, come on.
unfortunately, little Nicky's response does actually raise more questions.
Oh, what is this, a work?
All right,
What is
let's
this,
listen.
like a wrestling work?
I wish.
Let's listen.
I wish.
Little Nicky, we just played your production piece about Danny. What happened?
Dude, I did the, that replay promo. You got,
He's got a sense of humor. You got to give him that much. He put it in a production voice. He's got.
It's funny.
All right, hold on. Fucking guy.
Little Nicky, we just played your production piece about Danny. What happened?
dude, I did the, that replay promo I did for you guys where I'm snuffing out a baby and has a hooker in the trunk and shit.
Yeah.
I got wind that he was talking shit about that promo, and it's like, yo, dude, I don't know you. You don't know me. Get to know me before you talk shit about things you know nothing about. And if you can do a better promo, fucking do it and teach me something, dude. I'm all up for learning something.
Who told you he was talking shit about it?
I'm not going to drop that down because I got a lot of friends on the O&A staff, but let's just say the majority of them.
Oh, but there are people.
Oh, no, there's several people, and there's no one to blame but me. And Danny for being a douchebag about something he knows nothing about, dude. I don't know you. Don't be a dick about things if you don't know me.
He thinks that E-Rock is behind this.
It's not E-Rock's fault. Yo, O&A, it's not E-Rock's fault. It's all me.
Do you feel apologetic because...
No, fuck that guy, dude. You don't know me. You walk around here like your shit don't stink. Fuck you, dude.
He was surprised that you had a problem with him because he said that you two had never interacted.
All I needed was that one-sided interaction for me to be fucking balls to the wall cutthroat. And hey, man, make something against me. I'll fucking go at this again. It was a lot of fun.
He said that he didn't think he was going to retaliate because you were just a production guy.
Oh, just like he's just the guy who surfs the net, and he's just a fag.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
There is something. Now, here it is.
man.
First of all, let me point something out. E-Rock is absolutely involved in this because that he said it's not. Was E-Rock involved? He goes, it's not E-Rock's fault. That doesn't mean shit.
right.
That means I think E-Rock is absolutely involved with Little Nicky.
Don't fucking say it was me, dude. Please, you can't get me away. I won't. I'll throw him off the curve. I'll throw him right up.
Yeah.
It wasn't Eric's fault. That's all I have to say. He farted in your face again.
Oh, it's
Come
so
on, E-Rock,
bad.
get to it. Sorry, guys.
Put it in your mouth, motherfucker.
All right, let's go.
It is like a waste treatment plant in here.
Holy shit.
It's like when you drive past a waste treatment plant. I need the fresh air from the air conditioner.
E-Rock, go ahead.
No, I when we were in here last segment, I said he asked for production, and I gave it to him. He
Were
was
you the
already in
guy-
the midst of
let me-
making it.
Let me ask you: were you the guy that told Little Nicky that Danny was trashing his piece?
No, I was not.
Poo-pooing his production.
Then
No,
who
I was not.
fucking started this?
He said, Little Nicky said, that it wasn't. Little Nicky did not hear Danny say it. He did
Right,
not
he
walk
said
by
he
the
didn't
audience.
walk by it.
He said several
Like we're
people.
getting wind of Jimmy's asshole.
He said multiple people from the O&A staff.
Danny, did you ever say anything bad about his production piece?
Not that I remember, honestly. I don't remember
so
saying
Danny says he
anything about it, to
didn't.
be
E-Rock
honest.
says he didn't tip Nicky off, so who the fuck tipped him off?
I wasn't
So
even.
something that sounds like it never happened.
We need to
more
know who
answers.
that is.
I don't think it was.
I
think
want to say stuff about it now.
I think it was one person. I think it was one person, and Little Nicky's being protective.
Yeah.
I think Little Nicky's being protective, so we can't try to narrow it down. Personally, I
But
think
the
it's-
bottom line is not who snitched. It's the final.
Well, the
battle
thing is, there was only if there was
between Nicky and him. He's got a rebuttal to,
now
to that
hold
guy.
on.
No, he has to rebut.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a rebuttal means he has produced something already.
If
he has
there
to rebut
was-
means he's yet to do it.
Oh, he's got to do that too.
There was only one occasion where Danny might have
himself
said
out.
something about his production in the room right when he first was hearing it. It had to be whoever was in that fucking room. And who was in the room? D-Boy
Mathers.
D-Boy Mathers.
I was in there.
E-Rock was in there.
Danny was in there.
Danny,
and
of
there
course,
was
he
one or
said
two
it.
other people
Was
on the
Steve
cast.
in
Two
there?
other
sure he
people.
was.
I
Who-
think there
what-
were interns in there too.
Oh, so interns might be ratting out the staff to other people.
Because I was playing the promo for Derek while he was playing the video game, and I was playing it off the computer.
And then what did Danny say about the piece?
Danny came in and said, "What is this?" And Derek turned to him and he goes, "No, dude, he's really good. He's like the
Walking around
best
out there.
production guy here."
And then what did he say?
that was the end of the conversation.
I think by the way, you were really able to recall exactly what Danny said.
Yeah, I thought you said you didn't know.
Very. See,
I never said I didn't know. I said I
tricked
didn't
you.
tell him.
I just tricked you with a lawyer trick. I then asked you. I lulled you into this false sense of security, and then asked you, "What did Danny say exactly?" And you knew in a second exactly what he said.
Yes, I did.
Dum 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 dum.
Literally.
Here comes Rich.
Now wait, what did he say? What did he say?
If you ratted, will you just right now say, "Yeah, I did it"? You seem like the guy
I
that
would
was.
if it was me,
Yeah,
but it
so
wasn't
he
me.
would admit if he did it. He seems like the guy.
I
that
admitted
go,
to having
"Fuck
a
it,
part
yeah, I
in
did
it when he asked for the product. I said, "Yeah, here I'll
I
play
think
some
E-Rock
stuff."
knows more than he's saying, but I still think that E-Rock.
Derek has something to
It's,
do with this.
it's, I don't think he's. I don't
You
know what I'm
think
saying.
Derek, the production guy, is
What
Derek?
was asked?
Well, because
what was
Derek is
asked
the
of you?
production guy for the show, and then you got little Nicky handing in pieces. That might cause a little tension, is all I'm saying.
Also, what was asked of you, E-Rock, as far as giving clips? Did you ask, what do you need this for? Did he tell you what he was doing?
Derek came in and peripheral vision Danny. He just got into character. You should have stayed in the bathroom
Yeah, he got
and
into
fucking went
character.
into character before you came in and looked at Danny. Didn't even look him in the face. Sideways looked at him, Derek.
It's not easy to look in the face.
D-Boy Mathers.
Holy fuck balls, man.
I have nothing to do with this.
This is
whatsoever.
collusion.
Now.
Do you know anything about it, though?
No, actually, I heard like a rumor that it was going like what it was, but I wasn't even allowed to hear it before anybody else because everybody thought I was going to run and go tell Danny.
But really? But
yeah.
But weren't you in there when it was being played and Danny went like, you know?
Opie, what do you
Oh,
really
wait, you're talking
feel?
about
What do you
that?
think?
that was
What do you
that
think
was
it
the
is?
actual, that was the original piece.
I'm talking about the one that you
sticker
guys
promo.
played tonight.
Right. That's what I mean. Like the original piece.
Yeah.
You were in that room.
Yeah.
And you heard Danny say,
I honestly, I don't remember.
I have a feeling E-Rock and Steve teamed up on this one.
I think it could be an E-Rock.
Whatever. And where's Steve? Why is he avoiding the
absolutely
room?
involved.
Whatever
I think.
conversation took place.
No,
over
I
this.
was.
You know what? Can I say something?
Unsolved
There's a
mystery.
saying. I might have to apologize to Danny. There's a saying that what is it? Fucking just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean somebody ain't trying to
Somebody
kill
ain't
me.
trying to get me. Yeah.
It might be a fucking conspiracy against Danny.
Like the hypochondriac's tombstone that said, "See, I told you I was sick."
Or like 6 or 1/2 dozen the other.
Here's the thing. Burn the hand.
6 or 1/2 dozen of the other.
What is he saying?
I didn't want to do this again, but now Voss brought it out of me.
Like a skunk. He just shot one at Voss like a skunk. All right, we got Steve in studio. Steve, what do you know about this? For real.
can happily say I have nothing to do with this.
Everyone's saying that.
No, I did. This
Someone
was
has to know
this was
something.
a finished production
I'm having
piece.
nothing to do with it either.
But
This was a
told little Nicky
Exactly.
that Danny was not happy with the original production piece.
Right.
That's the bottom line here. We got to find out who the mole is.
Now, but we won't listen to me. Feet too fat for his shoes.
There's a couple on here. You want a couple?
Colon too rotten for his body. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
Fair enough.
My God, it's
I'm not used to smelling that unless it's on my dick.
You're making me feel bad about what I did here.
He's shooing it away because he doesn't want to get a boner.
Farts don't arouse me. They just don't.
See, there's no secret that Danny and Steve don't get along. So we got to question Steve
And I know,
a little
and
more.
that's, you know
a
what?
little
And
more.
so it would make it obvious to everybody in the room to think that I had something to do with it, but I didn't.
What did
this
you
was
think-
a finished production piece before I even found out that there was an issue.
What did you think of the production piece?
What, his original one?
No, the Nicky's.
The original.
The one we just heard.
The baby smothering one.
I loved it.
Now, how about this new one?
Well done.
You loved it.
Well done.
Can I ask you a quick question?
We go to Patrice O'Neill, who's going to be at the Cleveland Improv
Thank you,
August
sir.
21st through the 23rd.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Opie, or either one?
Yeah, let's go.
Is there a competitive kind of spirit with the production stuff on this show?
Everything is competitive
Meaning,
on
are
this
they
show.
competing with each other for who has the best pat on the back production thing
Right,
going
right.
on?
As far as even
All right.
even a
I didn't
found
know
clip
that.
or
Okay.
something, there's always
It's a lot of
who got the best
competition.
shit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get that. Okay, that's that helps.
Yeah, so that makes everyone a suspect, really.
But Derek's not in competition though. He's kind of just the guy that puts it together, right?
No, Derek could be a little bit of an instigator, but not that much.
He just shakes his
Not
head
that
no.
much.
You're not
He
in
doesn't
charge
care.
of content, right, Derek? You do other things, right?
He does production.
Yeah, mainly just production.
He's very good at doing production and drinking.
All right, hold on
Yes.
a minute. Hold on. There's another piece of this puzzle, possibly. Could it be possible that Danny said something on air about the production piece? Nick in Iowa. Nick.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Nick. Welcome aboard.
Go ahead, Nick.
Thank you. I remember it distinctly when you played the original piece the first time.
Yeah.
That at the end of it, everybody was all, "Hey, this little Nicky, that's great, that's great." And somebody said something to Danny, and Danny's like, "Yeah, that's all right." And I remember saying to myself, "Oh, he's opening a can of worms," because he's so competitive about everything, and he's got such a thin skin. I knew he wanted
Get
to
us the clip.
Nicky.
That would explain a lot.
Get us the clip. That'll solve it right there.
Yep.
Get us the clip.
And a can of worms.
Not you, sir. You can't get us the clip. You don't work here.
So,
That's right.
What would David Caruso say about that?
Well, Frank.
Yeah. Yes.
As far as production goes, we have to find out who produced this controversy. Yeah, exactly. What a fucking piece of shit.
Why wouldn't little Nicky just explain? Could little Nicky come up with another voice,
Apparently a man of
effect, and
mystery.
explain?
He's trying to keep his mystique.
Well, he's doing a good job.
And he's nice. And here's a lot of people been saying he's the baddest motherfucker on the block. I don't do production, but if I did, I take a crack at this fucker because his arrogance is unwarranted. And I think Danny, on top of his game, Danny and Sam working together would smash this kid.
Yeah.
And he has no fear of anybody in this goddamn room.
Yeah.
I want to hear the original clip
Travis
now, the
is looking
first
for
time
it.
we played it.
Let's go to Mark in New Hampshire as Travis tries to find that. Mark?
Hey, I just wanted to clear Steve. If that original clip was played on a Monday, there's no way he had anything to do with it.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I was sleeping in.
Oh, wait, and we got Rocco checking it. Rocco?
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Hi,
Yeah, I'm
Rocco.
sorry.
Hey.
I did it. I told Nick. So Romper Room can go back and go eat your thing and make your coffee and do what you need to do. And
I was excited that it was going to be, dude, it was me.
I know.
But then he uses
Just
a
some
regular
guy.
voice.
Some guy pretending.
I'm sorry I upset everyone.
Jesus, Danny. Who do you want to hug in the room, Danny?
Everyone. Let's just all have one. There's so many people in here. Eric and Sam and Steve and Derek and Patrice.
Who do you think is behind it, Danny? What's your instinct tell you?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, obviously.
Did you make fun of the piece? Do you remember? You wouldn't remember.
It was such a non-conversation for me to have. I honestly don't remember.
Who's retarded Elton John? It just keeps popping.
Oh, he's awful.
But you know,
shit.
if I did say something, I would love to be able to
Jesus,
remember what I said. I don't. I just don't. It was such a non-issue for me. I don't give a fuck if someone's playing a production piece when I walk into a room. Like it's not a very important part of my day.
That might not be the time.
Obviously, it's important for other people.
It might be that you said something
on the air, which
and
is
he either heard it himself or it got back to him. That's all.
And whenever Travis has,
you know what? And it could be someone that has nothing to do with this that likes Little Nicky a lot that works in this building and let Little Nicky know about it.
And
if you said something bad about it on the air, then it explains a lot. Yeah, and it is fine. You should be able to do that.
And you don't remember anything?
Dude, we do so much. I mean, it was if I'm on Danny's side as far as that goes. If he decided to slam it, it was just a throwaway. We moved on to something else.
He said O&A staff. He didn't say serious staff. Little Nicky. He said people on the O&A
Get
staff.
Troy Kwan in here.
Is it, now before I let Danny off, is it possible that this could be a little scheme between Danny and
Little Nicky?
And Little Nicky?
No.
As a stunt?
No.
Not even a chance?
That's Sam territory.
All right, that's
Yes. That's Sam's wrestling fucking
just
shit.
checking.
Can Danny be blacking out at work if he doesn't remember? I mean, is it too much drinking?
Certainly a possibility.
You can't tell that he has a drinking problem.
Huh?
You can't tell.
Well, you can't tell.
It's getting
amazing,
uncomfortable in this room. Somebody in this room is a fucking culprit.
I know, there's a culprit.
Mars?
No, sir. It had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Mars keeps his nose clean.
Mars is just happy he's in a building with electricity.
Oh, shit, man.
Winter's coming. He wants to make sure he keeps this
He doesn't
gig
want to
so
fuck
he
this
stays
up,
warm.
okay?
Right.
He actually sleeps on the wires like a fucking bug.
He can walk through a door to get into the building.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Troy Kwan, who sort of works for the Opie and Anthony Show, would be considered O&A staff.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Little Nicky Danny?
Why you dress like a heroin addict? You dress like a Lower East Side heroin
First
addict.
of all, this good-looking motherfucker wants to get rid of all these mugs.
I know. With his little brother's outfit.
Yeah, I heard the piece after it was done. I didn't know what provoked the anger in Little Nicky. But
Yeah, I'm still confused by that myself.
You didn't say anything to Little Nicky about
I wasn't there when the piece was played for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. He went from me wanting to fuck him to... he's retarded. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm gonna hang with this guy and get his second-hand pussy. And he goes, what the fuck happened?
What do you want me to, hey, you guys both being here. I have nothing to do with it.
His eyes go up in his head. I'm like, pussy's gonna rain out the sky.
God damn, man.
What the fuck? God just doesn't give anybody the whole package. I thought you were gonna go, look, I had nothing to do with it, baby. I gotta go. I gotta do my thing. This bitch is waiting.
Oh, man.
He's retarded like the Godfather trumpets.
Oh, my God.
You guys call me here. I'll tell you my side of the story. I honestly don't know what happened.
Is there anyone else we haven't interviewed from the O&A staff?
Holy fuck balls.
Who the fuck else do we have?
Troy, don't go nowhere. I'm sorry. Don't mind me, man.
The interns. You think any of the interns are involved?
Would they be considered O&A staff?
I don't think the interns talk to Little Nicky.
Who doesn't like Danny on the intern staff?
I mean,
all of them.
Yeah, I don't think.
Where does Angry Mike stand on this whole thing? He's angry. Matt. Oh, Matt.
His name, you remember it. It just runs his fast.
I just remember the angry part. Angry Matt.
Where is that kid?
Look, in 2 seconds, he starts running for airtime.
Here he comes.
Jesus Christ.
Patrice, this kid is always angry.
Oh, God, he's going to have a fucking car.
Don't get on his bad side.
Look at the momentum he's building
The
up.
youngest kid to have a heart attack ever.
He's
He
gonna hold
runs
his
down
thumb.
that hallway again.
Where's Wednesday?
Angry Matt.
Patrice just starts laughing.
Hey, Matt, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? You since you've been investigating all these years.
Hold on a second. And by the way,
he looks like
Woodsy Owl body.
He looks like
two different colored socks. He's wearing two different colored
No,
socks.
they're the same color. They're just one's been bleached.
Oh,
I am white trash, so just
dead left eye.
Why would you wear horizontal stripes on top of it?
I know. Jesus.
because I have no fashion sense and I just don't give a
no
shit.
fashion sense.
See, he's angry.
Self-esteem.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna die right under there. Oh,
Angry.
I'm sorry. Let me leave these guys alone. I'm just.
Angry.
Let me apologize to Troy. Also, that was an attack on Troy. And let me apologize. What's your name again, Matt?
Troy's got
Matt. Sorry, Matt.
Angry Matt.
Not Troy. Is it Troy?
Wow.
Go ahead, Matt. Do you have any input on this?
Oh, by the way, a lot of people a little confused out there. You got to listen to the replay today. I mean, it's too much going on to like try to reset. So
There's a big issue.
It started before Patrice got here, and I think before Voss got here. Listen to the replay, and it all will make sense.
Yes.
Angry
He's a good
Matt.
kid. He's a good kid.
What do you know on this?
I know absolutely nothing about it.
Another guy that knows nothing.
Everybody doesn't know. You didn't hear anything about this going down?
That means we have to go back to Sam. I think it's all Sam's.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sam was involved. And his
He
stupid
likes a good wrestling story, man.
Get out of fucking Matt's way, you sons of bitches.
Look at Matt. There he goes. He wasn't as angry.
He was a little angry.
Go bleach your other sock.
He goes, it's not a different color. It was bleached. It's a different color.
His fucking shoes cave in, like, internally. His fucking shoes lean in like a house on a cliff.
The best was Patrice just openly laughing at him as he walked in. Jesus.
Sam.
Oh, you motherfuckers are just wrong.
You
and
started the whole
wrong,
fucking
man.
thing.
Oh, fuck me, man.
We were moving on from the Danny thing, but then you had a little insight, and now it's all this, Patrice.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Here's
Sam,
the,
back to you. What do you know?
Story. I found out about this piece weeks ago while it was being produced.
That long ago? Weeks ago?
Yes. When I knew about it, Eric knew about it, and Troy knew about it. After that, Steve found out, then Derek found out.
Why did anyone tell Danny?
Because we wanted his reaction on the air.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Now, that would make me believe that one of you three that knew about it,
which is why I'm
knew
telling you
that he was angry about the first piece from what he heard.
That's when I found out. While he was producing this piece, I said, why is he producing a Danny piece? Again, this was weeks ago, and he said, and Troy and Eric said because he's pissed that he found out that Danny was talking about him. So that's.
So wait a minute now. You found out Danny was talking about him.
Yes.
But Iraq, you said that that Nicky overheard something or something.
That's not true. Because Nicky even said in that piece that somebody told him.
Right. No, I know. But who said that he overheard
got
it?
wind of it.
Eric
heard.
said that.
Eric said
Sam,
he
can I ask a
overheard.
question?
Yes.
What is the
Sam is
what is the level of order that would not be able to get to Nicky to tell him? Is there a cutoff point to
Yeah.
the lowest levels?
Yeah, I think some
where
of
they
the
can't talk to Nicky.
interns wouldn't.
The interns wouldn't be able to get in there, but all of us.
So the interns would be out.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They
in the
wouldn't.
hallway.
So this is actually ranking officers here.
Yeah.
This situation.
Dissension.
And how many ranking officers are there? This is it in the room?
Yeah, pretty much.
My gut feeling is
someone right in here is a fucking rat.
Wow.
Yeah,
they're not fessing up.
I think my gut feeling is that someone who doesn't like the show knows that Nicky's part of our show. Told Nicky what
That could be a fucking million people.
What possibly? Oh, absolutely. I think it goes back.
Serious in this room right now.
Yeah, I think it goes back that Danny might have said something on the air, and then this
Probably. Well, then I'd like to hear
this
it.
blew up.
Travis has something to say.
Yeah, I just listened back to it. Danny didn't say a single word about it.
Yeah, I never heard Danny say anything.
Really, at the end of the bit.
If you want to listen to it, we
now,
can. But
do we
Danny's...
comment on the bit
Yeah, you
at
did.
the end?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen
All
to
right.
the end of it and us commenting.
On the virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
That's little Nicky.
Okay, little
That's
Nicky's
little Nicky.
out of his fucking mind.
That's little Nicky.
Holy shit.
His real name is Jerry, and he's
Jerry.
They say he's the best production guy here at Sirius XM, and
That is pretty goddamn funny.
And we need him to do some production for us.
Yeah.
That was pretty damn good.
Anytime
right?
you're suffocating a small child
Wow.
in production. Thought Steve was angry.
God bless
Wow.
little Nicky. Jerry, actually. And then we also had the blown home run call. One of the listeners. What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
so
what the
there's
hell's going
no
on?
indication.
You guys, you contributed to his arrogance, though. You contributed to.
Oh
his...
yeah, we were praising him there.
Danny said something in the office somebody in that office or some people in that office definitely told Nicky that Danny said it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what it is. Someone's a rat.
Yes.
And now we can't trust anybody.
Who works in what office?
Oh my God! Look at everybody so serious.
I know.
Somebody's gonna get
wait, you thought you could
fucking
trust people before today? What are you, nuts?
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
The
Jesus.
Xbox, which E-Rock said was being played by Derek when this was on, is in E-Rock's office. E-Rock and Steve are in the Xbox office. So Derek was in the office with E-Rock and probably Steve, and Danny came in and said something.
So
there's your 4.
I absolutely. Now, Steve, wait a minute. You're saying you didn't hear Danny say anything derogatory about the bit?
In Steve's defense, he doesn't pay attention a lot of times when people talk.
Yes. They make a point.
It is true.
And then,
I mean,
so the only other people that were in the office then was Danny, obviously, and then
Eric and
Pitts
Derek.
McGillicuddy.
He is sweating. He's all,
Hey, for the record, I am
Danny's
not sweating.
I have to think.
Danny's got a lot of
it's
alcohol on him
E-Rock.
right now.
I gotta
Very
just think it's
dehydrated.
E-Rock.
Eric could have told somebody.
Wait,
who then
E-Rock
told-
is definitely the shit stirrer because
Yeah,
when he was
yeah.
getting abused yesterday, when he was leaving, he's like played the little Nicky piece.
Yeah.
So he couldn't wait for that to be on the air.
We don't have any hard-hitting evidence, but it's close enough to keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Yeah, until something comes through, yeah. It's like first 48.
Did you guys say anything about Little
Right.
Nicky on Live from the Compound? Let's just throw that out there. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just
no.
want to make sure that's out there, too.
Not that I remember anything we say on that program.
All right.
But I don't think so.
Shit, I'm
How
starting
about-
to think it might be Eric, man.
It is Eric, I
I'm
think, but I
thinking
don't
it's
care.
Eric.
Have you said anything, Danny, about Little Nicky? Maybe not about the production piece, maybe somewhere else. Like like maybe he got wind that it wasn't the production piece he did, but like something else that he did. Like you might have see, we're concentrating on the production piece. You might have badmouthed him about something else to somebody else, and it got back to him, and then he just attacked you in the production piece.
Well, that's a good point, Jimmy.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Maybe
about
it has
that.
nothing to do with the original
It may
production
not
piece.
have anything to do with that.
Well, no, the way Little Nicky
Here
was
comes
talking,
Kenny.
it sounded
What,
like
Kenny?
it was bad-mouthing.
I don't know. Hold on, Kenny piped
Hold
up
on,
and took his glasses
yes,
off.
a waiter shirt.
Jesus, what, Kenny?
You guys are overthinking this because sometimes you can't see the forest through the trees.
That's true. We can see the idiot at the microphone.
Hold on, Kenny. You were a detective for many years.
Yes,
What's your
you've
gut on
been
this whole
listening
thing?
to
You've been
this.
listening for the last 2 hours.
I'm staying out of this.
What's your?
Oh, he knows something.
Who do
know
you
something?
think?
No, I love this song. You know, I got no problem with Danny, but I still love this song.
But who do you think
Holy
is
shit.
responsible
It might be Kenny.
for letting... Oh, damn.
I was just fucking thinking this shit.
Wait a minute.
He keeps saying how much he loves the song.
What a twist.
You took that shit out of my head. I'm like, holy shit.
He's smiling way too much.
Did Little Nicky write the lyrics for that?
Yes.
He did. Okay.
Wrote it, sang it, produced
Okay.
it.
How do
He
you know
deserves
so
a
much
Grammy.
about it? Kenny, why are you so happy about
This show is a cancer. Everybody is. It goes after everybody.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Kenny.
So, Kenny,
He's got a plan.
Kenny likes to gossip in the hallways. He knows everybody here.
Do you talk with Little Nicky at all off the show?
I never said a word to him until I congratulated him and complimented him on making that song.
So you had no contact with him before that?
Negative.
All right.
You like that song?
I love it.
What the fuck? Should we play the song again, or
Yeah,
or is
let's
that-
all sing along.
It's Kenny.
Come on,
Kenny has
Danny,
something
it's
to
a
do with
fact.
this. Dude, what's up?
Holy shit.
Kenny, what's up, man? What's the haps?
Yeah, I have a feeling Kenny's not being honest. Unfortunately, I mean, he says he doesn't have a problem with me. He says that we're fine and he enjoys me. But I think that Kenny has a problem with me for some reason.
Oh,
Kenny?
It just goes to prove what a pro I am because I'm very convincing.
Patrice is looking at Kenny in total
We
disbelief.
all are. I think Kenny is the shit star. He started this whole fucking thing somehow.
Could be.
Dude, he socializes with every single person here.
He does know
He knows
everyone.
people I've never
We
met
were
before.
talking about how he just wanders around
And says
chats
hi
with
and
people.
stops.
I'm like the Secretary of the State of the Opie and Anthony show.
Secretary of the
Of the
State.
State.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know,
Talks like that.
That's right.
I spread goodwill and wherever I go.
All right, Patrice. Hold on. Let's do some odds here. Was it E-Rock? What are the odds it's E-Rock?
Since
I'm
Kenny
going to give
came
you.
in here-
I'm down to 3 names right now: E-Rock, Sam, and Kenny.
Sam
I don't think
wants
it's
to
Sam.
uncover this too badly for it to be him. He's having such a good
So he's the
time.
long shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric is now that Kenny came in. I would have said Eric, but Kenny, I might have to say Kenny.
No,
Because one thing, Kenny doesn't give a fuck about anybody being upset with him.
Kenny never gets
of these guys.
No, he doesn't care.
Dude, Kenny, and you'll never be able to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Look, burden of proof is on us.
I will say, you're right. Kenny really doesn't care if someone's mad at him.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
Hold on,
not even a
not
little.
these guys.
And Kenny, hold on. Kenny never gets excited either. I sat next to him at the UFC 101. He barely blinked. And the excitement he's showing today means that something's going on.
No,
He
this
never
is
shows
why I
excitement
love
like
this
this.
show. This is entertainment. Who's stuck in their car now listening to this and won't get out? Because they don't want to miss a word.
Danny believes it to be Kenny now, too.
Danny?
He believes it
Whoa,
to be Kenny.
Danny's giving a look.
It's definitely Kenny.
Why?
It's Kenny. It's obvious.
What? Do you have a problem with Danny, Kenny?
No, never.
Why don't you look at him?
What?
Look at him. He's over there. What did Danny do to Kenny? Now I need to know this.
Nothing.
Oh, Sam wants to chime in.
But if Kenny's the one that told Nicky, somebody had to tell Kenny because the exchange with Danny in the office happened after the show. Kenny's never here after
Kenny
the
never.
show.
You're right.
Yeah, you leave it out.
Kenny
So
never
your
heard
theory
that.
is flawed.
So there is a co-conspirator, even if it was Kenny,
right.
which leads me to believe it's not Kenny. I don't
think
with
it's Kenny.
E-Rock.
You bet
Kenny's enjoying
I
the
am
fact
betting
that.
on
Oh,
E-Rock.
E-Rock's got some guilt here.
I would definitely bring
Yeah.
E-Rock down
Yeah.
for
And
questioning.
his sweat stains are drying up.
I think E-Rock's hate towards Danny, he would admit it. I think he would come out and go, yeah, I did.
No.
Danny, why does Kenny not like you think?
I don't know, man. I just get like well, you know what? I started getting the vibe like back when we were still doing the CBS show because Kenny would always like to. He would always like to have fun with Sam. And he never wanted to have any fun with me.
Oh.
Kenny.
Well, Sam is a fun little guy.
Yeah, but we
got
sat
enough-
like 4 feet away from each other. He'd always go, "Hey, Sam, fun interaction."
Kenny likes twinks.
Yeah.
I got enough fun to go around.
You don't
for
like
everyone.
Danny's bubble butt? What's wrong with his bubble butt there, Kenny?
No, let me see. I like big butts, and I can't deny it. Today's Sir Mix-a-Lot's birthday or something, or when he died or something.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I'm gonna be,
believe I'm watching this, man.
I'm gonna be driving you to work soon. Jesus.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
Holy shit.
No, I'm here with all my friends on the radio. We're doing a show.
Whoa, we got something else going on. Kick to the uterus from Michigan writes, Opie, earlier you said Kenny hadn't done any new pieces with Troy Kwan, and he said, just wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
No, exactly.
But that was
What
after
about
this was played. That was after this was played, I think.
All right. Should we go to break? I got
to pee
my
badly.
bladder's about to
We'll take this when we come back. We got
Absolutely.
We,
We'll figure it
we
out.
can't let this one go.
Danny, can we play the piece in question again? Or
It's not the
I don't want
Danny
to do
and Anthony
overkill.
show. Or
Yeah, I don't want to do
whatever you
overkill, though.
want.
I'm out of respect. I'm gonna.
A lot of people haven't heard it, so
All right.
you know it is a good piece, even though
So,
it's fuck.
Little
it's not
Nicky
nice to Danny.
produced this because
Because he thought I was talking shit about him for some reason.
that's
Whatever, dude. I mean, if you want me to criticize the piece, I'd be more than happy to do it.
You want to criticize the piece after the break?
Yeah.
How about this? We play the piece.
Because I'm sick of everybody
Hold
trying
on.
to decide whether or not you want me to
All
say
right,
something
all right.
about it, I will,
Danny,
and then
Danny.
this could be over with.
Focus. Here we go. Break. Play the
Sick of
piece
this already.
after the break. You comment about the piece.
Yes.
No one's leaving.
No,
Perfect.
wait. The original piece?
The original piece.
All right, no, he's...
Yeah.
Oh, the original piece?
Yeah.
Because that's what
Because
started
that's
this whole
what's
thing.
starting the whole controversy
So
is that I
let's-
said something about his fucking piece. So
But he
I'll
didn't.
fucking say, I'll say something about
So
it.
All right,
he's
let's
gonna
do that.
bash
All right.
the shit out
so
of the
we'll
original
play
piece.
Little Nicky's piece now then.
Fine.
This
This
is,
is in
uh,
retaliation to something I said.
And then
about
we'll
one
play
of
the
Little
original
Nicky's
piece
production
after the
pieces.
break, and Danny will comment about it for real.
Yo, it's a Little Nicky joint featuring PE. Yo, Danny, no one ever talked before. Never even met you, man. But still, fuck you!
Danny is a fag, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a fag.
sex with my guy friends. Sex with my guy friends.
Razzle dazzle. And he's balding.
I wonder what kind of mortise they have.
In his 20s. How'd you get here, Danny?
I'm not good at anything.
Did you ask your mommy?
Mommy, can I be on the Opie and Anthony show? Of course you can, honey. You're a homo.
Danny, what you drinking? Your breath is always kicking. Maybe it's the cock that you've been licking.
She wanted Austin Powers. Instead, she got Ed Powers.
Danny likes to butt fuck. Fat dude's named Chuck. And he's got his balls tucked. Here's a random duck. Danny's always drinking, puking in the sinking, drinking from the cup that he pissed in. Look at him drink, he's an alcoholic. Buy him a drink, you can get your balls licked. Fill up his cup, you can fuck him in the butt, but wouldn't even care now. Come in his hair now. Danny is a fat, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, tail looks like a she-male. Danny is a fat.
Busy day. Busy day. Holy crap.
All right, we got
Will this show survive to vacation?
I know. We got to get Danny. Where's Danny? We got to get Danny. Okay, we got to
Danny's here.
get Kenny in here. We got Samuel. We have to get E-Rock and Dumb Steve.
I don't know how much else we can do on this.
Well, he's got to listen
Yeah,
to the
Danny's
production.
gonna. Yep, we know that.
And then rip it apart, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
Maybe
at
he'll
least just
compliment it.
critique
Does
it.
Butcher have anything to do with this? I mean, the show.
man.
What, you mean the show in general? Yeah. Did you just say that?
Yes, I did.
Fine. Yeah, well,
Listen to the
you weren't on
replay.
mic. You weren't on mic.
Sure was.
You turned and you were looking at Sam.
Did you hear me?
No.
I did.
Of course you did.
Well, because he has one headphone on.
All the guys heard me.
I barely heard it.
This is so funny. I'm not going to get this. Even all weekend when I'm at the Lakeshore Theater, I'm going to be thinking about today's show.
Really?
Friday and Saturday.
Cool. You'll have plenty of time to think about it. Nice quiet space there.
Oh, really?
Wow.
After I got you those good autographs?
Thank you. You did, actually. Tell them who you got to autograph for me.
Ozzie Smith.
Good.
And
You know he's going to write this somehow.
No, the one, if you don't remember this
Johnny
one.
Bench.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ted fucking
Kaczynski.
Williams.
Ted something. He was on Raiders. On the Raiders.
Sheckler.
Huh? It's not Williams. He's dead. Ted Williams.
This dummy in the back goes, I got him Ted Williams. He was telling people he got me Ted Williams.
Well, I got you Bench
Hendricks.
and Ted Hendricks and fucking Ozzie Smith.
The Johnny Bench one. It's, next time, though, not to be judgmental, but next time get them on the cover so I can fucking display this.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
I was going to get you Nate's autograph, too.
Who?
Nate Bogotsky. He's open mic. No, he's like a new comic. Real funny.
Oh, you should have gotten. See, now the Ozzie Smith is a great one. I wonder if I should cut these out of the book and display them. Maybe I will.
Where are you
Boy,
going to
don't fly
display him?
small planes in Jersey.
Yeah, another plane went down, huh? Sussex
Another
County.
little small plane.
Looks like he went for the river.
I don't see
some
any
kind of creek or
no
something.
emergency people there or anything. It's
Johnny
like
Bench.
first on the scene.
This is just getting insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich.
God, I want to get enough
Did
money.
you get
to
an
one of those
autograph from
buses.
D's?
From who?
John
D's
Madden.
nuts.
Oh wow, you got him.
Wow, you're killing the mood.
All right, where are we at? So Danny's going to listen to the original
Yeah.
piece that started this from Little
Let's
Nicky.
listen to the original production
Danny's
piece.
sitting there ready to go.
And
Here
then
we go.
Danny can just critique it.
Yeah, Travis, go ahead.
Is that hooker in the trunk distracting you?
Shut the fuck up!
Just now realizing that bottle of Jack and 8 ball of Coke you did one night led to this 18-year crying commitment that just shit itself?
Aw, don't cry. Let's put a pillow on your face.
Whatever your reason is for missing the Opie and Anthony show this morning, you can catch it again. Hear it again at 3 and 8 p.m. Eastern on The Virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
Okay, that's the original. And Danny swears he never commented about
That
this.
stinks.
But now Danny's going to comment about it.
Well,
Danny,
because what's the point of having all this controversy if I don't talk shit about it now? So
But do you like it? I thought it was good.
it's the production is fine. The production is fine.
oh, just fine. Oh,
It's good. It's
that's
very
going to
good.
cause a problem.
Yeah.
It's
The
delicious.
choice of words, fine. See, Sam.
But since obviously whatever I said was bad enough to warrant some 2-minute production piece, I'll say that it's trying to be a little too extreme. To the point that it's kind of hacky because we're an extreme show, so the wow sticker promo has to have hookers in a trunk and drugs and smothering a baby.
Oh wow!
So there you go. That's all I have to say. The production size is put together nice. The guy obviously knows what he's doing and mixes well, and
basically Danny sings hi.
But a little too much like the shit we usually goof on.
Yeah, it's like how many times? How many production pieces are we going to go through where there's some kind of killing a hooker and then
3,752.
Yes. And killing a hooker and smothering a baby. I mean, it just reeks of every production piece I've ever heard.
Reeks of every trying
to be extreme and like, it's a shocky jockey kind of morning show. Oh, we got to have the extreme drugs and drinking.
Weak. That's weak. That's a weak argument, Danny. Weak.
All right.
I don't know. I see what Danny's saying now.
Kenny just chiming in.
Wait, Kenny, you don't think? What do you mean? What are you saying for?
That's a weak argument. That's all I can come up with is hookers in a trunk.
Oh my God! I need to know why, Kenny. You're never this happy, even on your birthday.
I know, but it's a radio show. We're
drinking champagne cocktails, doing production, family.
I don't think Sam will take that audio and make sure little Nicky hears it, huh?
Well, I mean, I just
fucking
feel
get him
like
in here. He loves talking in his little fucking production voice.
What, Sam? He doesn't come in.
No, he doesn't do. He's a production guy. He keeps the mystique and he stays in his production studio.
What if he talks behind a curtain or something?
No, because we can't do that effect live.
Can you get him on the phone?
I don't know if he'd call in. I don't think he'll do it live. I think he does. He records his voice for replay. That's it. No live.
This is Little Nicky.
Are you officially his manager?
Fucking manager?
I'm just saying. You really sounded like you wanted to go. Mr. Nicky does not do those things.
Mr. Nicky.
He is regarded as one
assistant to Mr. Nicky.
He's regarded as one of the finest production artists here at SiriusXM, apparently, and this is why he has said. He lets his production speak for itself.
Do you think he's one of the best production people?
I will say the 2 pieces that he's done have been very well produced.
I didn't ask that.
As far as what I've heard, yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Think he is a magnificent production guy?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Are you fucking him?
He's like the Wizard of Oz. He's bigger than life.
I don't know what the fuck you're on today. Wow.
Something's got him going.
He took some painkillers for his leg or something.
No, that's right. You pulled a calf muscle or something there, Kenny?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, doing what? Get Norton a pillow?
Whoa! Whoa! What is that about?
Whoa! Gee, hard hitting there, Rich.
And just so you know, Mr. Norton only likes feather pillows, not
small. Yeah, we don't know that. Brings his own to the hotel.
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's make sure everyone
I'm a
knows.
man of comfort.
A lot of people asking about the little Nicky Danny thing. That turned into a Danny E-Rock thing yesterday, but it really is about Danny and little Nicky.
Here's how I saw it. Apparently, little Nicky put out, gave us a production piece.
Whoa.
Yes?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
I mean, very early on.
Yeah,
because little Nicky would come down the hallway, and we said, wow, that guy looks like little Nicky. It's been happening for quite a while. And then we found out that he's the production guy here. And then he made a piece of production for us.
Which I liked.
Which I think was promoting the Saturday show or the replays?
The replays. Just the replays in general.
Just the replays.
Of our show.
Yeah. So he did that. And apparently, here's where everything goes kooky. Apparently, somehow, little Nicky found out or got erroneous information or truthful information. This is what we don't know. That Danny said something derogatory about that piece of production.
Now, Danny, you and him have never spoken, right?
My name's Sam.
Oh, wait a minute. His sunglasses. Where's Dumb Bellow?
Sunglasses.
Fucking Ray Charles.
Go back to sleep, Jimmy.
No, I just want to know, where is Danny?
Danny is very busy right now. That's why we're doing this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It all will make sense in about 10 minutes.
What's he doing? Dropping one of his alphabet soup shits?
Yeah, what letter is he up to?
Yeah, he's got an X and a W side by side.
He's waiting for that last nugget to drop for the Q.
Or to dot his I.
It's very hard to make the Q shit.
Yes,
it really
it
is.
is.
because you have to stand on
But
the
who
bowl
hasn't tried?
and gingerly spin in a circle as you're making the doo-doo, and then sit on an angle, which gets your cock caught under where the seat meets the bottom of the toilet.
That's very dangerous, the Q.
Yeah.
You got to squeeze off that little part that makes the Q.
I made an
Pinch
X.
it.
Let me
Oh,
see.
God damn it. That looks like a swastika.
That looks more like a
Let me
swastika.
see, Bubba.
You made almost a swastika.
Let me see.
Look how proud Bobby is.
It's like all lumpy. That's an ugly
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but I didn't move.
You
That
you
came
make
out of
ugly
my ass
shit.
and fell.
Well, how about you chew your food? There's a lot of lumps in your shit.
You make
Exactly.
ugly
It's
duties.
a nice shit.
All right, so
What are you, a snake?
Yes.
let's get back to the Little Nicky thing.
Yes.
We
so,
got some stuff to play today.
So somehow word got back to Little Nicky that Danny didn't like the production piece or said something about it. This is where the controversy is because Danny goes he never did say anything bad about it.
Right.
But word got back. So Little Nicky takes his production very seriously, it seems, because he got offended by that and decided to make a song parody, or a song, about Danny, which is very derogatory toward Danny. Now, Danny never hit Little Nicky like this with anything. Even if he did criticize his production, which is questionable, it wasn't anything personal, but Little Nicky took it very personally and made a very personal song about Danny.
Are you saying that it's not right if someone takes a little shot at you and then you completely destroy him?
Opie, I've never been from that school of if someone fires a spitball at you, you point a howitzer at them and pull it.
We've never been known to do that, right?
No, never. Oh, literal Jim.
Go back to sleep.
I wasn't really sleeping. I was paying attention to everything.
It's your
It was a
hidey
little
hole.
power nap. Oh, look at the... Oh.
Anyway, can we have to play part of that song again?
Yeah.
A little piece, is that cool?
Yeah, we'd have to.
All right, if you got that, Travis. And then it develops from here.
I don't have that because apparently
never
someone
ingested.
didn't put it into Delete yet.
Would that be E-Rock?
You betcha, Ope.
Where is he? Where's E-Rock?
Here we go again.
You betcha, oh.
No, E-Rock may have an explanation. He's actually usually pretty good.
We
Nothing.
almost got through a show without this shit starting.
Goddamn E-Rock.
I think Sam just threw out the first fucking volley.
Goddamn E-Rock. Now
you
I can't
betcha.
wait to hear. All right, who is he going to pawn this off on?
Hi, E-Rock.
Wait. E-Rock. Why wasn't that here?
Because it was in the throwaway pile from yesterday.
Pawning it off on Ope? Oh, no.
But why wasn't it put in Delete or whatever it is?
Eric?
Whatever they call
Well,
it.
that's a question.
Ingest it
Why
yet.
was, what?
I hadn't had time to ingest it yet.
What were you busy? What were you doing? That would be more important.
What were you ingesting?
I
Pasta?
know. Why, E-Rock, why would you do that to yourself?
He raised his hand like
It
that.
doesn't matter what I say. It turns
But
into a food joke.
get the word ingested out of your
Ingested.
vocabulary.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ingest
what?
You ingest.
What were you doing that was more important than putting that in? Because that's a pretty big part of yesterday's show.
Yeah.
Other
And you knew
stuff.
we were kind of
Like what?
going to talk about it, right? Didn't you
Yes,
kind
you
of
did.
know
Of course
that?
you
I don't know if anyone knew
Today
we were
was
talking about today.
Everyone
Yeah?
knew. Everyone, including...
Think?
Did you know? Wait a minute. Did you know that Danny and Derek were working on a piece that
I heard
was
about
a
it, yeah.
rebuttal?
I heard about it.
The big rebuttal's coming.
I haven't
by the
heard
way.
of it.
That's
I
what we're
like
getting
what it
at.
is.
But knowing that was going to happen, didn't you think we could have used the song?
I don't know. I was a little iffy on it. He was in the pile
All
to
right.
not come back into the studio.
Oh, it
and I
was?
just- yeah. So I just
Opie,
kind of
why did you put it in the don't come back to the studio pile?
I figured we did enough on it.
All right. Opie's fault.
Oh, boy.
Love when Opie
E-Rock?
sings.
You're off the hook. You're off the hook.
Congratulations, E-Rock, here for your good efforts.
You know, by the way, Sam, in order to just make a better mood in the room, has placed up the picture of E-Rock and Paris Hilton
Oh, that one
together.
rules.
To be fair, that's
With E-Rock's
With
sleepy
the
eyes.
dreamy eyes.
E-Rock's sleepy eyes.
Oh, God, that stinks. E-Rock's dreamy, sleepy eyes.
Look at his sleepy eyes.
What were you thinking?
I'm
The
standing
eyes
next
of
to
a
Paris
bovine.
Hilton.
So you thought you'd make dreamy eyes that people would look at the picture and go,
Well,
wow, they must be an
What
item?
the fuck? You got to give it a shot. You never know.
She sucks. Fucking bony twat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
her fucking dumb nose that hangs over her upper lip.
Yeah.
She's fucking disgusting.
She does have a witch nose.
She has no ass. Fucking
What?
gross.
There's not, gross.
She's disgusting. Look at her fucking muscleless arm. Thin and fat. Fuck her.
She's got something about her.
She's got fake hair in because she's got thin.
I don't like her big
fucking-
talonish feet.
Yeah, she sucks.
But you see the sex tape?
Yeah, I've seen it. Her
She's got a
fucking
nice ass and
I hate
stuff.
that fucking stupid night vision camera. You can see veins in her cunt. Blood pulsing through her fucking pussy lips. She sucks. Hey, tell us how you really feel. Well,
Robert, you're a little crazy.
I don't
All right,
like
here's
it.
the song here because we got to get to the rebuttal. This
Are you
is
gonna
where
have a
this is
baby,
leading.
Opie?
Will you shut the fuck up? We're playing this right now.
I'm just wondering if you're gonna have a baby.
Yo, it's a little Nicky joint featuring PE.
What?
Yo, Danny, no one never talked before. Never even met you, man. But still, fuck you!
Danny is a bag, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a
I have sex with my guy friends. Sex with my guy friends.
Razzle dazzle. And he's balding.
I wonder what kind of mortise they have.
In his 20s. How'd you get here, Danny?
I'm not good at anything.
Did you ask your mommy?
Mommy, can I be on the Opie and Anthony show? Of course you can, honey. You're a homo.
Danny, what you drinking? Your breath.
Wait a minute. That's a shot at Anthony and I.
Why?
That we only hire homos.
No, that's what
It's a
Danny's.
fact. Yes.
It's a dream.
Wait a minute. Anyone else notice that line yesterday?
Is there a problem with that? I'm not good at anything. Did you ask your mommy?
Mommy, can I be on the Opie and Anthony show? Of course you can, honey. You're a homo.
Danny, what you drinking? Your breath is always kicking. Maybe it's the cock that you've been licking.
She wanted Austin Powers, instead she got Ed Powers.
Danny likes to butt fuck fat dudes named Chuck, and he's got his balls tucked. Here's a random duck. Danny's always drinking, puking in the sinking, drinking from the cup that he puff pissed in. Look at him drink, he's an alcoholic. Buy him a drink, you can get your balls licked. Fill up his cup, you can fuck him in the butt, but wouldn't even care now. Come in his hair now. Danny is a fat douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a fat
And someone from the location sucks writes, I love hearing this little Nicky shit over and over. How about new shit?
Oh.
But
Well,
that was from Danny R. in the office. By the way,
way to pay attention. This is leading to new shit, but we have to like do the big setup here. Yes,
this is
Jimmy.
how you know. Danny has never talked to him?
No.
This is how you know it was an inside job. It's a weird line. But nobody, why would you say to somebody, Danny, what you drinking? Your breath is always kicking. To somebody, now I'm not saying his breath is bad. But it's like if you've never spoken to somebody, why would it occur to you to say something that a person? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
That comes from somebody who works with him.
Oh shit!
It seems like there could have been a request for a list of negative traits about Danny.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That comes from a personal.
Shit.
That comes from a personal interaction. That's the only thing I can think of where you would have to have at least spoken. You wouldn't even think to say that about somebody, even if it's not true.
Right.
You wouldn't think to say that. Slamming somebody, you would slam them on appearance only.
Right. Why would, why? He doesn't know. How is he supposed to know about the drinking and...
That he could have known about a year ago.
Does he listen?
Yeah, that
Does he listen? Yeah.
But, I mean, Danny's going bald in his 20s. That was something somebody told him. Because Danny,
I like Jimmy's point, but the drinking part.
Drinking is one thing,
Yeah,
but
he
that's
could have
to
picked
say
that up. All right, so then it was an all-out yelling and screaming, and Danny going after E-Rock, and it was just all-encompassing yesterday. And then we finally got Little Nicky's reaction, right? Because then Danny's like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. So then Little Nicky said this, but he only does it through production voices.
Little Nicky, we just played your production piece about Danny. What happened?
Dude, I did the, you know, that replay promo I did for you guys where I'm snuffing out a baby and has a hooker in the trunk and shit.
Yeah.
I got wind that he was talking shit about that promo, and it's like, yo, dude, I don't know you. You don't know me. Get to know me before you talk shit about things you know nothing about. And if you can do a better promo, fucking do it and teach me something, dude. I'm all up for learning something.
Who told you he was talking shit about it?
I'm not going to drop that down because I got a lot of friends on the O&A staff, but let's just say the majority of them.
Oh, but there are people.
Oh, no, there's several people, and there's no one to blame but me. And Danny for being a douchebag about something he knows nothing about, dude. I don't know you. Don't be a dick about things if you don't know me.
He thinks that E-Rock is behind this.
It's not E-Rock's fault. Yo, O&A, it's not E-Rock's fault. It's all me.
Do you feel apologetic because...
No, fuck that guy, dude. You don't know me. You walk around here like your shit don't stink. Fuck you, dude.
He was surprised that you had a problem with him because he said that you two had never interacted.
All I needed was that one-sided interaction for me to be fucking balls to the wall cutthroat. And hey, man, make something against me. I'll fucking go at this again. It was a lot of fun.
He said that he didn't think he was going to retaliate because you were just a production guy.
Oh, just like he's just the guy who surfs the net, and he's just a fag.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Yeah. Fuck you.
And there you go. That was his response to all the craziness yesterday. But Danny has decided to retaliate.
Little retaliation. Danny not sitting back and taking it.
But before we get to Danny's retaliation, and then Little Nicky did some new pieces, and Danny's doing another piece right now.
Jesus Christ.
Sam went backstage after the big hullabaloo that happened yesterday and talked to all the players from yesterday's insanity.
Yes.
So we go backstage with Little Nicky and Danny. And everyone else that was involved, I guess?
No, just Danny and Little Nicky.
Okay.
Let's keep this specific.
And now, backstage with O&A, here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and the Opie and Anthony Show made headlines recently when up-and-coming, self-proclaimed production artist Little Nicky burst onto the scene with an anti-Danny parody song. We talked to Danny after the show to get his opinion on the piece.
So, Danny, Little Nicky put out that production piece against you today.
I know.
Did that hurt your feelings?
No, it's just, it would hurt more if I knew that there was real hatred there, or if it was, or let me rephrase that, if it was someone I cared about spewing pure hatred.
Oh.
But it's just some guy talking shit. That's never going to bother me.
Now, you say that you didn't talk shit about his first promo before.
Right.
But now you have an opinion on it.
So, yeah, well, you know what? It's mixed well. You know, obviously he's got a very large library of you know, good music and sound effects and all that junk to use. It's great. As far as the content goes, you know, it's kind of hacky extreme, you know. Oh, yeah, coke and hookers and killing a baby. I mean, you know.
Not very strong writing.
No, it's fucking... Well, let's see. They're Opie and Anthony. They're crazy, so I gotta write something crazy.
So his biggest strength as a production artist would be large library.
He's got a very large library.
What do you think of his voice?
I don't know. I haven't really heard it. He always puts it through a filter.
You think that's a weakness?
Have you heard Steve's stuff?
Yes, I have.
Bingo bango.
Obviously, Danny remains unimpressed. We talked to Little Nicky next to find out if he was more than a bunch of plugins and music beds.
So, Little Nicky, Danny said that he didn't remember criticizing your first piece, but he decided to, since all this controversy was going on, criticize it anyway.
Cool.
And he said, while the production was okay, he said the writing was hacky.
Okay.
He said it was very poorly written.
I would love for him to write something better and present it the same way I did. I would love that.
He said, as a production artist, your main strength is that you have a large library to go through.
Okay, well, yeah, so then I had a large library to write from that, to come up with the voices, to build the sounds from scratch. I don't think any fucking sound library has the sound of a baby being snuffed. What a fucking moron. This is not helping his cause. He just makes me want to make more fucking shit about him because he's so fucking stupid. Danny, why the fuck would you be on the O&A show if you can't take the fucking heat? If you can't take it, then fucking quit.
All right, so now that that's all out in the open, is the air kind of clear? Are you guys made up?
I don't even know the guy, and frankly, I don't want to know the guy, and I like having a dumbass to fuck with at any point, so having him, in this particular case, be this kind of guy, It works great because it's great material.
The dumbass you were talking about, that's Danny?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. As the vicious Little Nicky-Danny rivalry continues, we can only imagine where it will go next. Luckily, Backstage is here to throw plenty of gasoline on an already engulfing flame. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been
Backstage with O&A.
Wow, there you go.
Holy shit.
Sam talked to both guys.
A lot of fucking mud being
A lot of mud
slung.
slinging.
Yeah. And Sam
Wow.
just stirring the pot.
This guy is such a
Stirring
fucking,
the shit pot.
He's such a little faggot, though. I mean, seriously, because he talks all this shit, but he'll only do it in a pre-taped production piece. I'm here. I'm on the fucking air. I'm live. I don't know what the fuck's I'm going to say next. You can fucking sit there and edit stuff and do stuff under a phone filter. Come in the fucking studio if you're going to talk all sorts of shit, and fucking come in here and fucking face me face to face instead of being in a production booth and fucking come in here. That's all.
You're absolutely correct, but every time I hear his voice through a filter,
It's so fucking stupid.
It's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, because, you know, God forbid if anybody actually hears his real voice, so who knows what could happen. I mean, he'll be thrown out of the business.
Well, Daddy, I hold in my hand a Extreme WoW promo.
Yeah, because, I mean, he had said yesterday in his phone filter voice that, you know, I should come up with a piece. He doesn't hear me coming up with pieces of production, so I took it upon myself to write something in the style of Little Nicky, because so far what he showed me is that he knows how to write about domestic violence with or killing.
Well, we should play his piece.
Yeah, but I just want to let everybody out there know that I kept his main ideas for a WoW promo.
If we listen to his original, then it'll make sense what you just made.
So this is like rap. This is like rappers.
Oh yeah.
This is like what rappers do, right?
Yeah, it's a freestyle war.
Your pubis is hanging out. Will you pull your pants up?
They're on the table.
I said pubis.
You have a fatty pubis.
You got a fatty pubis that was pushing over your jeans.
My bush fat.
This is Little Nicky's promo that started the whole thing. It's a short one for the replays. You probably have heard it by now if you listen to this channel on a regular basis. But once again, just to make it all make sense, here it is.
Is that hooker in the trunk distracting you? Shut the fuck up! Just now realizing that bottle of Jack and 8 ball of Coke you did one night led to this 18-year crying commitment that just shit itself?
Aw, don't cry. Let's put a pillow on your face.
Whatever your reason is for missing the Opie and Anthony show this morning, you can catch it again. Hear it again at 3 and 8 p.m. Eastern on The Virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
All right,
he does make a good point. I mean, it really is hard to create all those sounds like breathing through a pillow. I mean, I don't even know where I'd begin.
Danny's well prepared today. I like this.
So
you decided to take...
Gee, Foley work. No one does that anymore.
Foley work. Danny decided to take his style and make your own version.
Little Nicky is teaching me how to do production.
And Little Nicky did say, if you could do better, then why don't you do just that?
And I'll issue the same challenge. If he could do better than me at my shit, why don't you come over and do it? But you're too much of a fucking homo pussy to come in here in the first place and talk like people. Wow. So now this is what you get.
Yeah, get mad.
And Danny's saying that all of his stuff is just this extreme.
Yeah,
kind of
I'm gonna kill babies and fucking put hookers in my trunk.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, bro. Come up with something else. Come up with something else. Hey, you're real fucking witty. You're real witty.
So you took his style and came up with this. So we're about to listen to it. Danny originally, you did like a WoW sticker promo.
Yeah, it's a WoW sticker promo,
doing his style.
But it's in the vein of Little Nicky.
All right, here we go.
Fucking K! Fuck you, you smelly cuntsack! Now you're gonna get a fucking boot to your clit for talking! Motherfucking WoW stickers? Kick ass! Get the fuck out of my way, you fish pussy cum dumpster! I wish I never fucked our baby to death so I could fuck it again in front of you! Maybe I'll dig him up! Little fella. Let's see. Bills, kitty porn. Wow stickers! I'ma see me some motherfucking tits! Excuse me, could you please not cuss? My kids, they're right here. Now look what I do to your kids! Hey kids, maybe you'll like some of my fucking shit on your faces! Man, good thing I sent the self-addressed stamped envelope to WoW Stickers, care of Sirius XM Radio, 1221 6th Avenue, 36th floor, New York, New York, 10020. Hey, bitch, how's them teeth? Now I'm gonna put my WoW sticker on my bitchin' Camaro and rape me some junior high school girls.
If you like
like our friend Bill and need a WOW sticker, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to WOW Stickers, care of Sirius XM Radio, 1221 6th Avenue, 36th floor, New York, New York, 10020.
That's fucking funny.
I don't know if Little Nicky's going to like that. I don't know if it's extreme enough.
That's pretty extreme.
You took his extreme style.
I only had one drug.
Yeah.
You know, there was no living baby. It was already dead.
I like when you just blurt out cocaine for no fucking reason.
I thought that was very well written.
I don't know, but there was no hookers. But I did try to use a phone filter on my voice at the end.
Yeah.
You know, because I wanted to keep it in the style of.
I heard that.
I'm very authentic.
They're fucking gold, instant win. Holy shit. Danny's piece is fucking hilarious.
Come on, bro.
Amazing. This is a good
likes
one.
I say, bro.
New respect for Danny. Wow.
You make fun of my fucking ponytail. I'm in a fucking idiotic afro war with fucking Sam the retard. You go out like that on purpose.
Sam, see what happens?
Oh, damn. I don't want this shit. It's for the fucking radio.
Talking shit on Little Nicky hair.
Don't know why I have to be a casualty of all this.
He called you a retard.
Collateral damage.
Second of all, the retard is beating you at the Afro War, for the record.
Yeah.
By the way, that ended about a year and a half ago. I just want to
There's no prize. No one
out
cares.
there knows.
It's done.
False.
We ended that a long time ago.
Wrong.
You
now
guys just
go
haven't
interview him
realized.
for a new backstage so he can think about his response for fucking 20 minutes before he records it.
I got new Little Nicky pieces.
Oh, god damn.
Wow, that was quick. It fell through the ceiling. It just dropped in my hand.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad I put some shit.
Aren't you in the middle of doing something else, too?
50% finished.
Are you attacking him?
Of course.
Okay, good.
All right, well,
Because he attacked you, you got to attack him.
Fuck, for no reason, dude. It's like, don't fucking come into my house and fuck with me. I'm sorry, but you're not part of the crew here. You do not have carte blanche to walk around and fuck with me. So this is what you get now. Go fucking suck my dick, dude.
I don't know what.
Why don't you avoid eye contact in the hallway like you did yesterday, you fucking pussy? How many times you walk by the office, you bitch? Fucking come in and say something. You got an opinion.
Holy shit! Danny's getting mad.
Now fucking put your fucking phone filter on and talk to Sam about it.
Oh, damn. Rock, man. Dude, you're tomorrow, fucking tickets on sale for October 2nd.
You know, from now on, every time we get edgy, someone in the room has to yell, cocaine!
Did I do good? Or should I put more drugs in it to make it more extreme? Should I have a fucking car accident or an explosion or some fucking lasers?
If we were smart, we would end this right now so Danny wins. But I do have Little Nicky pieces in front of me. What do I do?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Everyone is saying how fucking hilarious it is. Jimmy?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Of course it was great.
Now here's Little Nicky. New Danny pieces.
Oh, boy. I bet he makes fun of me.
Hi, Little Nicky here. Some of you may have heard faggy Danny get his ass handed to him yesterday on the O&A show.
I'm sorry.
A good time was had.
Hey, don't interrupt his piece.
I swear to God, I'll be quiet.
Don't interrupt
I'll be
his
quiet.
piece.
But he has to understand that I'm the one that came up with your fucking stupid nickname, all right, shitface? So go ahead and address yourself by it, you little fucking asshole. You fucking douche. I'm not addressing myself or anything. You fucking called me, you idiot.
I believe this piece is in response to Danny's criticism of him only being able to function under the rules of being extreme.
Oh, really?
Why, you already spilled my beads already?
How would you know? Are you the insider?
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's a rat fuck.
He's a rat.
How would you know? How would you know all this?
Fucking rats.
I interviewed him.
What kind of people are you?
I talked to him and we played.
You can play. I'm not gonna.
And notice the phone filter again.
Of
What is a phone filter for?
Just
filter
for production.
voices through a phone.
So everything sounds like
Yes, because his fucking real voice isn't good enough, so he's got to disguise it under some filters.
like this all the time.
It's a production style.
He doesn't have enough testosterone in his ballies to get the deep bass sound.
Cocaine! They're now writing that on instant feedback in capital letters and a lot of exclamation points, which usually drives Jimmy nuts, but in this case,
It's
it works.
appropriate. This case, it's warranted.
Let's go with the Little Nicky, the new Danny piece here.
Hi, Little Nicky here. Some of you may have heard faggy Danny get his ass handed to him yesterday on the O&A show. Yes, a good time was had by all. But one can only wonder what's going through his head before he goes home and cries into a bottle of Jack.
I really hope Opie and Anthony notice me today. I wonder if I'm really gay. Why doesn't anybody like me? Why do I wear such stupid hats? I can't believe I'm balding in my 20s. Oh, I gotta fart. I hope that guy's cum doesn't fall out of my ass.
Yeah, that's not really Danny's voice. That's my best douchebag fag impression. Little Nicky's made a new enemy. So keep listening to the Opie and Anthony Show for more anti-Danny pieces of production. Hey, it's fun for me, and I know it's fun for you.
I'm not good at anything.
Shut up, fag. And for those of you who missed the actual parody song, it's posted on my Facebook.
Yeah, so I guess if you just type Little Nicky into Facebook, you'll find him. You fucking idiot. Keep using that moniker, you dope. It's not really an endearing term. It means you look like a fucking asshole from a terrible movie.
Cocaine!
So keep talking. So keep fucking calling yourself Little Nicky, you fucking piece of shit.
Damn.
You're an idiot.
Ooh.
Extreme cold. Yeah, I'm gay, and I drink Jack Daniels.
Fucking come up with something else, dude. Come up with something else. I'm saying, if you're a fucking witty production guy, you can get it done. Get it done.
So we just said come up with something else because I was just handed another Little Nicky Danny piece.
I hope he references himself as Little Nicky.
Yes, Danny is a fag, a stupid douche.
Oh, strong this time.
You little prick, you can suck my dick, you whine like a bitch on the rag. Your hair is falling out. I know you fuck Boy Scouts. Try to keep it out of your hair, cause you know that shit's falling out. Falling out. Your hair is fucking falling out! Bitch!
That was a good one. That was a great one.
Robert, you like that one?
Well, he sticks to the same topics, you know.
Yeah, but that was good. That was fucking whimsical, a little cartoonish.
Whimsical.
Do. Reminded me of my childhood.
Yeah, it put a smile on all of
Dude,
us.
you can't help but smile at that one.
I mean, look, dude, you want to talk about hair, dude? You look like an ass. You look like a fucking ass.
Who?
Little fucking Nicky.
Oh, I thought Robert Kelly.
You're staring at me. I was like,
You were staring at
Bob's fucking goddamn Sam, then me. What the fuck? What happened? Bob's
Do
handmade a
something else besides a phone filter voice.
Do we need Kenny's voice on the radio
Swivel
today
hips.
about this whole thing? Kenny? I know he's right outside that door.
I just saw swivel hips walking down the hallway. God damn, is that just bizarre?
Little Nicky's still not here.
What's swivel hips?
He's still not in here.
Evan the bitch hips.
I know he's here. It's fucking 10 o'clock. Get your ass in here, little boy.
Oh, damn.
Kenny?
Yes.
Have you been paying attention to the new pieces?
I'm very entertained
Yeah.
by what Coke Logic calls Danny Gate.
Is it officially Danny Gate?
It's whatever it wants to be.
Yeah.
This guy, he wants to start shit for no fucking reason. Fine, I don't give a fuck.
Kenny, give us a cocaine.
Cocaine!
You gotta go fucking cane though, because it's gotta be extreme.
Fucking cane!
That is extreme.
Sure is.
Oh shit! Now a bunch of people saying the Little Nicky piece was good.
That was good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Kenny's slacks are enraging.
Why?
Because they're pulled up too high and they're tanned.
Oh, look at him with his fucking idiotic glasses on. Yeah, he looks real good there.
That's cool guy.
Yeah, look at him. Look how cool I am with my fucking homosexual haircut.
You unplug the monitor, shit dick, and then you push the whole show's offline now. You fucking
Come on, little Nicky, you want to go to a Fall Out Boy concert?
Dr. Seuss asshole.
All right. Don't you have something else to
Go put some
finish up?
fucking makeup on.
Dan, you got something else to finish up? And
Yeah.
When will it be complete?
Hopefully as soon as possible.
Like, what does that mean?
Before the
It's
show.
very vague.
Before the show.
We're leaving now.
No, you can't leave now.
How many more minutes do we get?
I'll finish it up ASAP as soon as possible.
Come on, Harry.
If we take a break, by the time we come back, will it be done?
Double time it, Danny.
Hopefully.
Double time!
Double time it.
I'm going to do my best.
Dude, you know what you have to do.
What's that?
Cocaine!
I'll fit it in somewhere.
How come this kid doesn't come in the studio?
Because
to
he's a
talk to
fucking
you?
homosexual.
He's a production artist.
But how come he just doesn't come in the
Because
studio?
he's a guy who can't make it on the air. That's why he's
Well,
in the
can you put
studio
him-
doing
can
production.
you put him in the room over here?
No, because we don't have that filter to put on his voice live.
Oh,
Bye, passive aggressive faggot. Now this is what I get. Now I get to say anything I want because you're a fucking little bitch who won't come into the fucking studio. You can't hack it. That's why you're doing production.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Oh, boy.
Goodbye.
I'm scared what Little Nicky's going to come up with now.
Holy
I know.
right?
Oh, boy.
He went into the Looney Tunes. This is going to be a problem. The next one's going to be ugly.
Yeah, but I bet it has something to do with drinking and my hair
He
falling
was
out.
trying to
though.
keep it fun with the Looney Tunes. Now I think we might have a real problem.
Looney Tunes is good.
Fucking pass by the fucking hall later. Pass me in the hall later.
Robert, you're not supposed to like it that much.
I like the fucking
Fucking
song.
twat.
You like
It reminds Bobby of a time way back when pre-molestation. It reminds me when I used to pick boogers and roll them on my upper lip.
Oh, God.
All right, enough.
What do you have?
pussy.
Is there a leaf in your soup? What the fuck was that? Garrett. My teeth are happy. Wow. Yepper.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
You didn't say that.
You didn't do a Leaf Garrett. I meant to just think that. Wow.
Oh,
I'd love to hear that again.
You want to hear it again?
I want to hear that. Please let me hear that again.
one wants to hear
I
that
want to hear it
again.
one more time. Please.
Is there a leaf in your soup? What the fuck
Yes,
was that?
Garrett.
My teeth are happy.
That got a silence that can't even be described. Oh, Jimmy.
The satellite fell out of the sky. Silence.
Because we pushed our mics away to get to our machine.
Yeah, we did. We just pushed the mics away.
Get out of the way, you stupid microphone.
Oh boy, I gotta cleanse the palate a little.
Oh shit! No.
Dude, how does your ass make that sound?
It's cute. Oh my, you have a kazoo ass.
It sounded like Little Nicky's fucking production voice.
I
guess Bobby just heard some of his production.
That's real puke right there.
Redemption. Holy shit. I'm so happy. That was pure shit.
You got some of that?
It was so like shit.
Oh jeez.
That was like just pure shit. That was like shit. Shit came out of your asshole.
Oh my God.
Does that smell bad?
By the way,
That fucking hit me like a ton of bricks.
Wow.
by the way, people have been asking for it for a while, and after that Leaf Garrett thing, after vacation, remember this, guys. We bring back line of the day. It's time.
Ooh.
We rested it enough.
Yes, we did.
But after that, people have been asking for it here and there. But after that Norton line, that absolutely, let's bring it back after vacation.
It didn't go very
Let's start
well.
anew.
No, that one was a bomb.
Dude, that was
club.
hilarious.
God, that smelled.
Yeah, but still a line. You used to play the bad ones too. Danny, why don't you do the thing?
All right.
All right, Danny's got one more thing to play before we get out of here, hopefully.
Yep.
A little song. Should we take a break?
Yes, sir. Does that smell?
It smelled like just shit. Just shit.
It had to pass by shit. I could actually hear it going, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me.
I gotta get out.
Excuse me, pardon me. Clear away, please.
I'm
Excuse me.
leaving.
Please, emergency. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me.
Jimmy, after that line, you got Jay Leno. Jay Leno's on the phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you.
It's probably not good.
Another guy writes, I heard my skin tighten. Scumbaggins.
Do you smell it? Did you?
I didn't smell it,
No,
man.
Yeah, it was good. I think the air conditioner blew on and
Yeah,
blew
pushed it away.
That was good.
Well, where are we at with Little Nicky and Danny? They both came up with some solid pieces right there.
Yeah.
Solid.
I think
Fucking Danny's extreme cocaine thing was great.
Yeah.
The Looney Tunes, I know your team, Danny, and but that was kind of clever.
No, it was.
The Looney Tunes was a little clever.
I'm not
If you
going
looked around the room, everybody's head was bobbing.
Yeah, it was just happy for
I'm not going to
everybody.
sit and just go on Danny's side because, friends with Danny. That was good, but he is starting to just use the same things. And Danny has a good point.
You see a weakness?
The guy won't. Yeah, I see a little.
You see a little weakness?
Little crack.
Little crack?
Yep.
I didn't like that he was plugging shit, too. Plug. Go to my Twitter. Come on.
Yeah.
Just be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But
There is something
I am going to be
funny-
at the Boston Wilbur Theater on September 12th.
And
pre-sale today.
And
if you go to
plug in. No one
Ticketmaster.
wants to hear Opie Radio. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that stuff is just.
I mean, if you want to go to Ticketmaster today and use the password Boston, you can get pre-sale in the best seats in the house for cheap
No
today.
one wants to listen to that shit.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You want me to tweet that on Opie Radio for you?
No, I actually can do it on Robert Kelly fans, but I don't know if I want. I don't even want to do that.
Dude,
as
I
Robert
gotta
Kelly
fucking
fan.
piss. I gotta piss. Am I gonna do hold it till October 2nd when my show on Bayshore is? Tickets on sale tomorrow at noon. Who gives a turkey?
Cocaine.
It's crazy.
Can we take a break so we could all?
Come on.
I might just talk about everything that's happening on Hannity tonight. Sean Hannity.
fuck yeah.
Are you-
I'm on there
Really?
tonight. Yeah, of course.
It's crazy. I'm
course.
gonna actually be on my RobertKellyLive.com.
Oh, are you?
Just checking things out today. Just
Well,
seeing-
that would be the same audience that Ant's going to be.
Yeah,
having.
true.
Right.
How are we going to like spice up vacation day tomorrow? We can't just come in here and do a regular show.
We have something with tits come in?
God, that would be great.
Bobby's here.
E-Rock.
Oh,
yeah. No, shit. E-Rock was the joke. Damn it.
Easy now. Don't cover up your tits, Ope.
We have some
Damn
girl
it.
come in
We
here.
both have B cups. Yours just the prettier
I
than
know.
mine.
Let's get some nice.
I realized that's what I was saying. That like, this ain't gonna work out.
Here
Danny?
it is. Here it is.
All right, so now we end the show with Danny's song to Little Nicky. Of course,
Right.
Little Nicky's song you've heard by now.
Yes.
If you haven't, it's on his Facebook. But
Here
we
it
don't
is.
know where that is. Here is Danny's response in song.
I knew a guy named Nicky, I guess you could say he was a size queen. Met him in the Sears hallway reading Black Inches magazine. He said, how'd you like to dock your cock with mine? Do you catch my drift? I like penis in my behind. Come on, man, let's just touch dicks. It's no big deal. I'm bi, and I just want to touch your dick with my dick. Dude, it's not happening, man. I'm not fucking talking my dick with you. Please, come on, man. Just talk your dick with me, dude. He has an emo haircut, and he told me he was bi. Says he has a fetish where he likes cum in his eye. I said, I'm not gay, so don't even try. His eyes welled up. Little Nicky started to cry. I said, Nicky. Despite my rejection, little Nicky played his game. He said, listen up, I need that dick. It's making me insane. I'll suck you off if you're so inclined. I'll suck it dry. Then I'll stick it. Stick it in your behind. Come on, Steve. Hey, this is put your dick in my mouth. I'm trying to get your attention. You know I like you. I need to have production value. So you don't need it. I need it. Dude, no. Got to work the next morning. Little Nicky wasn't there. I looked around, but all I saw was a note he left on his chair. It read, sorry that I had to fly. I'd go for E-Rock, but I'm just too into guys.
Damn.
There you
that,
go.
That gay thing really is the...
Well, look, I would love to hammer him home with something else, but I
Yeah.
just don't fucking know the guy.
Right. Right.
So
Why don't you
maybe
guys
we should
talk?
go out
No,
for
I'm just
lunch
saying,
so I
like,
can fucking hate you properly.
As far as guys go, it's so fucking funny how...
Sounded
the
gay
second
coming
you
out of your
start-
mouth.
Yeah. The second you have a fucking little brawl, little verbal
All the gay shit
sparring,
comes
it's
out.
just
Gay.
a faggot.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
oh, okay.
You want to go to lunch? Hey, easy.
Ooh, he's pinching his cheek.
Yeah, I want to get in my Vespa.
Well, I can't wait to hear Nicky's response.
Well, this
to
is
that
going
one.
to continue.
I'm sure I'll be working on it all day for
I'm
tomorrow.
sure he will
Well,
be.
I liked Danny's first one. I liked Nicky's second one, and this one was good, but it was almost good, like a song.
Sorry, I
Almost
didn't mean to be
song.
creative.
It was almost too like trying like to sing. I like when Danny went off and his anger comes out and he fucking cocaine, fucking blah.
Extreme.
Yeah,
That's how you let people know that they're listening to a fucking shock jock show.
It's harder
Exactly.
when, and it's like dealing with somebody, a message board or an anonymous IM. It's harder when they know you better than you know them because they have a lot of fodder.
Yeah.
Just because of you're on air.
Good word.
And you have nothing. I like saying fodder.
I like it.
But it's harder to deal with somebody when you know nothing about them because you literally have nothing to hit
Got
them
nothing.
on.
Yeah.
So you should research this
Danny
guy if
did-
so you have
I
at
know.
least.
You know why? Because he's not on my team, dude.
Danny did very well
He's
for
not on my
himself
team.
today.
Yes.
I like Danny's
Danny
the
had a
best.
nice comeback today. That's what I say.
He was a victorious.
The guy,
That's what I say.
if me and Sam are having like a big thing, like
Which we are.
it's fun, and we'll produce stuff. all
Technically,
day.
you and Sam are. It's just happening through Nicky.
Yeah, I know. But for him to just fucking come out of left field
Yeah, what
and
do you
attack
think,
me
we're
for no good
stupid?
reason, it just wasn't cool.
Let me go right to Ryan, who's been sitting there on the phone for about a half hour. Ryan, what do you got for the show?
Cody fucking K.
Cole fucking Kane! Cole fucking Kane!
Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Brad in South Carolina.
Happy vacation, boys. Go Kane!
Dude, can I hear Danny's thing again? Can I hear
Oh, fucking K!
Yeah, good voice, Danny.
That's a good one.
Oh, fucking K!
That just brings fucking excitement to the show.
It really does. That's a great voice.
Well, what's great is these guys have been sitting on hold just to say that.
Just to say fucking Kane.
Hey, Danny, could you, before we go to break, could you give old, what's his name again? Augusto? Give a little Augusto something?
Sure. Fucking K!
Abso-fucking-lutely. Gus Augusto gets the first co-fucking Kane today.
Fucking Kane.
Yo, it's a little Nicky joint featuring PE. Yo, Danny, no one never talked before. Never even met you, man. But still, fuck you!
Danny is a fag, fucking douchebag, got a ponytail, looks like a she-male. Danny is a fag.
I have sex with my guy friends. Sex with my guy friends. Razzle dazzle.
And he's balding.
I wonder what kind of mortise they have.
In his 20s. How'd you get here, Danny?
I'm not good at anything.
Did you ask your mommy?
Mommy, can I be on the Opie and Anthony show? Of course you can, honey. You're a homo.
Danny, what you drinking? Your breath is always kicking. Maybe it's the cock that you've been licking.
She wanted Austin Powers, instead she got Ed Powers.
Danny likes the butt fuck fat dudes named Chuck, and he's got his balls